Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. That's right, baby. Your boy is live on a Sunday night. You know what it is. Yeah, make sure to turn down. My man Ed is on y'all quick. What's up, Ed? What's up, Dragon Tech Royale? What's up, Tech Couple? What's up, man? This is the impromptu live stream. Where you at, fool? I'm right here, Doc. Where you at? Can y'all hear me all right? I know sometimes the Yeti goofy as hell. What's up, Rookie? How you doing, man? Crystal White, what's up? What's up? What's up? Can y'all hear me all right? I'm using my webcam though. I'm not really setting up the fancy camera, but hopefully the audio is all right. I know this Yeti's been bougie lately. All right. I need to throw a link out to Travis because Travis wants to come in here and hang. So I'm gonna throw the link out to Travis. What's up, Ballroom? What's up? How you doing, man? Now where is Travis MCP? Damn it. What's up, Doc? You want to join, man? Let me know and I'll throw you the link. You can come in here and chill out with your boy for a minute. Let's see. All right, here you go. All right. Somebody needs to tell Travis and I'm sending him a link. Oh. Sound quality is low but fine. Oh boy, here we go with this Yeti garbage. Hold on. Stand by. Stand by. Man, I think I'm gonna end up getting a new mic soon. This Yeti's getting on my damn nerves, bro. Oh, Doc wants the link. All right. All right, so I got Travis the link. Let me get Doc the link and we can get it in, man. So, all right, Dapper Doc, there he is. All right, Doc, the link is incoming right now. Bam. Link has been deployed.
Hey, yo.
What's up, Tech Ren? How you doing, man? What's up? Oh, we got the Everyday Dad. What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, Everyday Dad's in?
Everyday Dad's in the chat, and that's Travis MCP. What's up, Travis?
What's up? Oh, I like the Everyday Dad in the house. I was just on his show the other day.
Yo, Everyday Dad, I've never talked to you before, man. You want to hop in here? Let me know, and I'll shoot you over the link, bro.
That'd be cool if he has time. You'd dig him.
No doubt. Mic down. Headphone. Technically T, what's up? Technically T, how you doing, man? Oh, we got traveling with Charles. Oh my God, the whole squad is on deck. Damn.
Get it.
Goodness. Man. What's up? What's up? What's up?
It's funny because I was telling you on Twitter, I was like, I just want to stream or something, right? And then you were like, I think I'm going to stream. I'm like, perfect. Let's do this.
All right, Rookie Tech. The link is deployed. Check your Twitter DM. Oh, we got Jayo. I've never seen you before. What's up, Jayo? How you doing, man? What's up? What's up? My mic's still low and they're good, y'all. Let me know. I know I've been having problems with this Yeti lately, so y'all let me know. Hey, technically, T, you want to hop in here, man? Let me know, bro. Let me know. Oh, the Everyday Dad. He's busy. Hey, man. Hey, you know I'm at every Friday night, Everyday Dad. If you got a free Friday night, you let me know, and I would love to have you on Friday Night Viper, bro. So the invitation is always open. You just let me know. I'll shoot you a link on Fridays, and you can come in there with all the rest of my heavy hitters, and we can have it out.
Yeah, he'd be good. He'd be good to be on there.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, Dobson, that sound good. So DNF Magazine just dropped one. No doubt.
What up, Charles? Traveling with Charles has been in like almost every single live stream I've ever had, back to when I had like 400 subscribers. It's like he's.
Yeah, I remember. I remember you saying that. Like, that's pretty cool. Oh, I see Rookie out there. What's up, man?
Uh-oh, he's muted.
Oh, man. You make me look bad in front of the wizard, bro. You make me look bad in front of the wizard. Oh, Rookie make me look bad. Rookie is on that. He's on that silent treatment. Give me the silent treatment right now.
Yeah, I watched. I just got done not too long ago watching CJ's.
All right.
There he is.
There you go.
My bad.
It's all good. So you
got
his
Apple Watch. His Apple Watch video.
Yeah. Yep.
That was nice, right? I'm really interested in his thoughts because he's a Samsung Watch guy, which of course, I've had Samsung watches for a while. I was thinking about getting the 4, but I'm really interested in what CJ says when he does the video with one against the other, which he said he was going to do. I'm looking forward to that, man.
What's up, God Davis? Evening, man. What's up, dog cousins? How you doing, man? Oh yeah, man. But CJ knows what's up. CJ knows what time it is, bro. CJ knows how it goes down in the Apple ecosystem. So he already knows he's about to like the Apple Watch 10 4. There is nothing out there right now like the Apple Watch 3 4. Nothing.
What makes it so good? Tell me about it. Sell me on it.
So basically, it's basically all about the health features. Never mind the fact that it has a bigger display. Never mind the fact that it has like different like features like walkie-talkie, student ID card, NFC stuff. The health features, the heart detection, the EPG, the electrocardiogram on the watch. Like that is crazy, man. Like just the different health features. Like like the video I put out. The Apple Watch Series 4 could potentially save your life. It's that good. Like there is no other consumer tech out on the market right now that like that Apple Watch. I finally got around to ordering one, so it'll be coming in on next month. But I'm excited, man.
There you go. Yeah, especially with that fall alert. I really thought that feature was great with it. And then I heard that there are actually some like health insurances are thinking about adding in Apple Watches with their health insurance. So if you have some sort of like disability or anything like that where you will fall or anything like that, they will issue you an Apple Watch just for that specific.
Yep, no doubt, man, no doubt. They were doing that with the Series 3 too. So like the fact that Apple is up the ante with the Series 4, exactly. I mean, good Lord. I mean, if your insurance company is issuing you an Apple Watch Series 4, you got like I want to know what your insurance company is. That's like the best insurance company ever.
There you go.
Rookie, I think you're getting trolled by Zach. He trolling you out there, bro. He trolling you.
God, no, I released that video on Friday and everybody was like, "Oh, I didn't notice you. I didn't even know you're shaved. What's going on?" And I was like, "It's that time of the year. I have to. I do it like every 6 months just to freshen up a little bit."
Yo, Zach, I don't know what you're doing tonight, but if you got some time, man, let me know and I'll shoot you the link. So basically, I put a tweet out there about half an hour ago, and of course they called some flack, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm good.
Also,
what's up?
No, just to finish on the Apple Watch thing, it's amazing to me that Apple has been able to take something that's kind of not so techy, a feature. It's like not so techy. It's more about like health and stuff, and make it such a selling point. And it's not just you that I've heard say that, Viper. I've heard other people talk about like that being a really cool feature. So it's really interesting that that's such a selling feature, and that's something that people really want. So they've really figured out what people are really interested in, and like what's gonna, I guess, move the needle, so to speak, and really tapped into it. So props to them.
I mean, seriously, like number one, the Apple Watch is already enjoyable, right? But then when you add a potentially life-saving feature to an already enjoyable device, I mean, good Lord, that's more than a home run. I don't know what you call something more than a home run, but that's more than a home run.
The grand slam.
Seriously, it's like a grand slam. All right, Tech Rant, you got the link, bro. There you go.
Ooh, Tech Rant in the house.
Tech Rant is in the house, man. So I put out this tweet about how creators need to be careful about going out to other creators because it really come back to bite you.
I saw that.
And like I said, I got some flack for that. I mean, it is what it is. I got you. I'm cool with that. But I just personally feel like people just need to be careful because you never know what situation you might be in. Like, I have a creator that I don't necessarily like. There's a creator out there, right? That actually, you know what? I'm not going to get into all that, but it's kind of funny because like when I first started watching Front Page Tech, I wasn't the biggest fan of the show. I mean, I thought John was trying too hard to be funny or whatever, but I wasn't about to go out of my way publicly like, dang, I hate John Prosser or anything like that. But the more I started watching more and more, and then he became a good friend of mine, and now we're pretty tight. But none of that would have been possible if I would have gone on my way like, I don't like Front Page Tech, blah 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 blah. And that's not to say that that's what my man Sean B. Nice did. That's the video that I'm pretty much alluding to, and that's why he can give me flack, which is cool. But and I'm not saying that he went after John personally because he didn't. He was just critiquing Front Page Tech or whatever, or John Persona or whatever. That's cool and all, but I'm just telling you, like, you got to be careful with that because you never know when you might need a bigger YouTuber to help you out, or when a bigger YouTuber might be thinking about helping you out or throwing you a bone, and you just burn that bridge completely because you went out of pocket for no reason. Like, yeah. I guess it really depends on your priorities on YouTube. I mean, if you're not trying to grow a channel or you're just doing it for fun, then I mean, you do whatever the hell you want. But if you're trying to grow a business, that's definitely something you should definitely avoid that if you're trying to grow a business on YouTube.
Yeah, and like I said in my video, when I very first started talking to John, like we weren't on the same page on some things, but we hashed it out. We kind of talked. I don't think I ever once tweeted like I try not to do that whole like what is it, vague tweet thing or whatever because I'm an adult.
Passive aggressive tweet.
Yeah, because I'm an adult. But other than that, like a lot of times I'll do like I did the swimming one a couple weeks ago, which was just kind of a general like motivational thing, like winners look at winners, and I was just saying like I'm just trying to win. And I think maybe someone was implying like that I was talking about someone. I wasn't. Like literally, I'm just keeping myself motivated going. You know what I mean? Like I'm almost at the finish line. Let me keep going. Let me keep winning and not worry about what everyone else is doing. And everyone can do it as long as they're not hurting anybody. If they end up hurting themselves, it is what it is. It's not my business. So
Yeah.
What's up, Tech Rant?
Oh, his mic is muted. I think he has a kid.
Come on, man.
Here we go.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop making me look bad in front of the Wizards, man.
Jeez.
Hey, man, no, I'm dealing with adult problems. Child screaming.
Oh man.
I'm trying to save your ears.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But it's I bought an iPhone.
Oh,
I saw that. Welcome back to the world. Welcome to the world, bro.
Yep. So
There you go.
I finally got pissed off at my Pixel 2.
I sound like that seems to be a thing lately.
What's crazy is they came out with what was it? Pi or whatever. And when I was using it, I'm like, wait, some of the stuff in here is just like an iPhone. Like closing the apps and stuff like that. And then my phone was just getting slow.
Thing, yeah.
So I was just
yeah. I'm still playing with the idea of next year, and I'm also thinking about a way to do a video for it of considering going all Apple next year, just as kind of a test and see what I think. Like not until I guess what would it be, the 11, whatever that ends up being, comes out, because I'm just going to skip an S year, but just to try it and see what it's like. Go Apple Watch, new iPhone and iPad, and just grin and bear it and see what it's like from a person who's only ever really used Android. I mean, I have my tablet, but I've never had an iPhone. Look at that. Everyday Dad's like, join us, Travis. Like, come on now. Settle down, young man. Settle down. I'm just saying I'm thinking about it. I think it'd be an interesting video, if nothing else. Like, okay, here we go. Telosive Tech went in and did a note. Like, I respect that. Big salute from the iSheep. I respect that.
Yeah, man, that's the one thing about Drew, man. He is willing to try out different things, even though he ends up ultimately not liking it. But he does try out different things. Well, shout out to him.
Yeah,
and I just thought Tech Rant reached 100 subs, man. So congrats on that. The first 100 is always the hardest, man.
Hey, thank you guys.
The first 100 is always the hardest. And once you know with that initial hump, It's all down here, bro.
Yep.
It's all terrible from there. Yeah,
that's not what I meant, Travis. That's not what I meant. Not what I meant. Oh man.
Yeah, no. The hardest part about that now is trying to follow up on that and take advantage of it and keep going.
Keep the momentum going.
Yeah, man. You gotta keep putting it out. That's the one thing. Like once you start growing, you got to keep putting out content, because if you don't keep putting out that content, then you're gonna lose the momentum.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Mediocre Tech out there. We got Ed Southland, the Everyday Dads out there. I saw Ev knows. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man? Wait a minute. Did you really just say the Prom Pre is still your favorite phone of all time? Wow.
That's old school.
I don't even have a response to that right now. That's almost as shocking as Mr. Mobile still hanging on to BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a video pretty recently, which I really enjoyed, where he did a collab with his dog, and I have a dog too, so it kind of worked for me. It especially worked for me. I was watching, I'm like, I should have come up with this idea.
I can only imagine the subtitles for that. Bark.
He didn't even have to subtitle. He didn't even have to subtitle. It was well done. I encourage anyone to go check it out. It was good.
I'm not surprised, man. Mr. Mobile always, anything he does is like gold, man. That dude is a professional of the highest order.
See, Apple reinvented the watch. No one was even watching for the Apple Watch. Oh, so Mighty Mouse is saying Apple reinvented the watch. I don't know if that's true. I mean, so there were smartwatches way before the Apple. Well, I guess there were smartphones before technically there was an iPhone, but they definitely make it like more acceptable by the mainstream, much in the same way that wireless charging had been around for years, and you weren't going into a Starbucks and finding one at all until the iPhone got one, and then all of a sudden Starbucks like, okay, here you go. It's like everywhere you go now. It's everywhere.
The iPhone is the mainstream device, and once the iPhone adapts the feature, it becomes mainstream. So it's like Travis said, it's not that they reinvented the watch; they basically made the watch more accessible to the mainstream, and that's why you see Apple Watches everywhere.
Do you guys see that argument on Twitter about if you would rather get a Rolex and an Apple Watch?
Yeah. I'm taking the Apple Watch. I said Apple Watch, but of course Roberto Blake had to one up me. He was like, "Man, take the Rolex and then turn it over and get like 1,000 Apple Watches."
Yeah, seriously, like
exactly.
take it and flip it.
There you go.
Oh, we got Dop. What's up, Dop?
Yo, Dapper Dop.
Yo, what's cracking? What's cracking? How do I sound?
How's it go?
Dop, you the only
not
one
too
that's not
bad.
making me look bad tonight, so thank you.
Look, I had one hiccup. Okay.
Oh, we got Pack Review. What's up, Pack Review? How you doing, man? So how you doing, Dop? What's up, man?
Oh, bro, I'm chilling, man. You
Oh, hold on.
Jay chilling.
Before I forget, my man Dop just passed 3K on
3K.
YouTube.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Good job,
Chilling
man.
Game.
Oh, and technically too. Oh man. Oh
What is
God,
up,
It's a party up in here.
I said, let me hop on for a little bit, man. Probably not be out long, but
I
what's
appreciate
going
it.
on with y'all, man?
How you doing?
Yo, what's up
Sunday.
with the man? You got that do rag on, bro. That's straight. That's respect right there, bro.
Hey, nah, man. It's the waves, man. The waves, man.
What's up?
Hey, what you dipping 360 or what?
Nah, a little something, man. A little something. I can't take it off, man. You know, I can't expose them until they swimming all the way, man. So
Okay, I feel you.
Hey, I think we saw a little bit in that video that you put out earlier.
What's up, Iowa? Gino, how you doing, man? My man T said, if I show you, I have to kill you. I can't show you yet.
Right.
Yeah, man. Gotta wait, man. I gotta wait till they get all the way right, man.
Gotta be patient. You carry your brush on you at all times.
All times, Joe.
All times.
So Igor is asking if he wanted to steel watch is worth the upgrade. Well, right now I have an aluminum and I ordered a stainless steel watch, so I will be letting you know real quick in next month if it's worth the upgrade.
Yeah, definitely want to know that.
No worries, baby. No worries. I got you.
I want to see how those two things do in just durability. And I'm not talking about like the stupid durability test where you drop it from a drone from like 1,000 feet. I mean, just like here's my watch at day 1 and here's my watch at day 30. Like just normal use.
Did you guys already talk about the Apple Watch? I was trying to get set up. I didn't hear.
A little bit.
A little bit. We talked about the health features and everything that comes with it.
What you got to add, bro?
Oh no, that's what I was like most interested in was like the health features because that's one of the things that I do like on a regular is like EKGs on people. So I was like, man, they doing like a single lead EKG or like what are they like? How is it gonna work? And is it gonna compare to like a industry standards like a 12 lead ECG? And you can tell like all
I man, it will probably be a rudimentary ECG at the very best. I mean, it's not much you can do with a watch on your wrist, but at the very least, it'll give you like an early warning signs, or it can give you something that you can show to your doctor if you think something is going on. So,
well, even what they said that it can read AFib. So or VFib. I don't remember which one they said, but
yeah, AFib, right?
AFib. Okay, yeah. I mean, and that's like a big deal. Like if you got AFib, like in the hospital, we calling a code on you.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think I read somewhere there was a study that they did a study on the Apple Watch. They did a study. What's up?
Shoot him that link. Everyday Dacity. He'll come in.
Oh,
let's do it. Let's do it.
Right.
All right.
Let me see if I can. I've never.
Oh, and by the way, Viper, I just saw the thumbnail that Painfully Honest Tech is going to drop tonight.
Oh,
you're gonna have to watch that.
I'll watch anyway.
Just look on Twitter, man, and you're gonna go, oh.
Oh man. So, say what you want about Jason.
Looking at it now.
Say what you want about Jason. He is very good at getting an emotional response from people, bro.
He's good, man.
Is like he might be the best. That's why he's growing like wildfire.
I miss
everyone's
looking
at
video.
it.
I miss
right? Like, see, there you go.
Yeah,
no
I gotta
words
see
on
what
the
he got
thumbnail.
going on with that.
No
man.
words on the thumbnail.
What bad does he possibly have to say? Man?
My man be getting people all in their feelings. Like,
Super. Anytime you talk about Apple, people gonna get in their feelings regardless, man. You can say whatever about them.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to go and make Jason a thumbnail because it straight up looks like he did this with an Etch a Sketch. Like, come on, man.
don't be hating on no Etch a Sketches. Us old people use them all the time.
What's up, Gary?
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
There we go. We got the drone master himself. What's up, bro?
I wish. I haven't been able to fly a drone in a hot minute. Legal problems. Thanks Thanks, DC.
Yo,
No, I
Yo,
live in DC, and it's like impossible to fly here.
hey, the
Yeah, it's
videos that you've done
impossible.
recently on the G7, man, shout out to you, bro. They excellent videos. I appreciate those.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks so much. Yeah, no, I was talking with Travis about it. What day is today? I've been like
right?
I've crammed like 10 hours of YouTube into not 10 hours worth a day. So today's Sunday. Yes,
think
today's
so.
Sunday. So yesterday, I talked to him yesterday. But yeah, the G7 is a fantastic camera that I'm still shocked at how good it is in 2018.
It really is.
Well,
like
I
I'm
shoot
getting
my
compliments all the time on my videos. They're like, "Damn, your videos are crispy now." I'm not like, I guess when you come from a webcam, I mean, anything could be crispy, but yeah.
Gotta get on it, man. Gotta get on it, man.
Oh, I know, right? No, it's fantastic. Like so many people get on that Canon, Canon kind of rules YouTube, but and don't get me wrong, Canon's all right for what it does, but I think the Panasonic cameras have some of the best image that you're gonna find, like straight up.
No
Yo,
doubt,
you
no
excited for that that Panasonic full frame, dude?
Dude, don't like. I am so excited. So the short answer is yes. The long answer, well, so maybe. So I've currently got way too many cameras in my house right now, but I'm moving away from full frame because like full frame lenses are like they're just way too big for a one man crew. So I just recently moved to a GH5, but then I'm as we're talking, I'm editing my video about the X-T3. The Fujifilm X-T3, which might be the best camera ever made. But anyway, yeah, so no, I'm very, very excited. I just hope the lenses are not stupidly expensive and huge.
So you
There
don't
you go.
miss anything about like, because I no lie, I've been shooting on a G7 for a minute, and I went from APS-C to Micro Four Thirds, and I kind of even that little bit of the like decrease, I guess, in light kind of like threw me off a little bit. But you don't miss like that full frame at all from the GH5 or from the A7?
So I think we all, once we start getting into cameras, we all go through this, and it's in my video that I'm editing right now. We all go through the phase of we want as wide as possible and as shallow as possible. And I've kind of like gotten over that. No, I think where is it? Right here, the GH5, my main shooter,
And you got the battery grip on that thing.
I feel like such a professional once I put the battery.
I'm about to say it looks so exquisite with the battery.
This is the
grip on it.
$30 battery grip from Amazon. This is not the $300 Panasonic.
I had to tell nobody
Still
that.
looks fresh.
No,
Right? Yeah, you can get it sold.
it's
Man,
expensive.
ain't nobody else gonna
Expensive
know.
one.
Just to keep rocking it like it's $200. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody
man,
gonna
it's the one. It's actually plated in gold. I bought the expensive Panasonic version, but no, I don't miss it. I don't do a lot of stuff that needs low light. I mean, the low light I do in my studio is as low light as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
But no, I don't miss full. I'm gonna sell my A7 III just because the lenses are too big, man. They're just ain't nobody got. I'm not that strong. I'm getting old. My back hurts.
Hey man, you gotta do some deadlifts with Viper.
I need to start if I'm going to carry around those cameras.
There you go.
It's awesome, man.
So, man,
Doc, are you okay, man? I'm seeing some cough syrup and some Pringles in the background. You all right?
That's a dangerous combination.
Cough syrup, Pringles.
You just got out of a sickness, didn't you?
No, I've been sick for like 2 weeks now, and then my wife, she's been taking care of me. I love her, love that woman, but she caught it now, and so she's
It's all bad.
Cough syrup and Pringles, bro. So I'm gonna be my next CP.
I just
That's
got
why
over
you need the
being
Apple
sick,
Watch.
too.
Yeah,
Apple Watch will clear that right up, man.
It definitely would have told you were getting
Clear
sick.
it right up.
Right.
Okay. So I need somebody to take their Apple Watch, go to Sky Zone, and just fall a bunch of times. Just find
Oh,
a
wow.
trampoline and see how well that fall thing works.
Doesn't it call somebody?
It'd probably be alerting you too much that your heart's like getting ready to stop.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a bunch of probably false positive with that bad boy. I'm guessing. But I think my man Drew on Taylor Tech, he was trying to trigger the fall alert on his live stream the other day, and he didn't have any luck.
Uh-oh.
I should
haven't heard nobody
should
talk
I
about
try
it
it now? I
recently.
should try it now, should I?
Go ahead, man.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
turn
that's
the
a
camera
bad
around.
thing.
Apparently, if it detects that you're falling, or have fallen and you don't move for like a minute or so, it automatically calls 911.
I thought it was
No
it was
way.
like 10 minutes. I thought it was like a very long time.
No,
where-
no, not 10 minutes. You be dead after 10
Yeah,
minutes.
I read somewhere where it was like very long
No,
time.
1 minute. You get 1 minute, and they call us emergency services immediately. Immediately.
All right,
I
Viper.
know
All
that.
right.
I had to do it for you, T. I had to do it for you.
Random
You see, I looked up like, what?
YouTuber has 911 called on him when he pretends to fall during a live stream. That'd be an embarrassing headline to get.
That'd be
Yeah.
terrible.
So
Now, what if you like drop your watch though? Like what if
Yeah, it's
it like falls off and
I don't think. I think.
alerts that and it calls 911?
I don't think it'll work if it's not on. I'm pretty sure they set it up where it won't work if it's not on your wrist. So if it's not on your wrist, it probably won't work.
Okay, that makes
what
sense.
what I want to know is if you fall and you become unconscious and it calls 911, does it talk to 911 in Siri's voice? Does she give like details, or
No, I
is
think
it just like a GPS alert or something?
probably be like a GPS alert.
Because that'd be really weird if you were a first responder. You know, hi, I'm Siri. This person fell.
Did they show an exact? I didn't see it in the commercial. They actually show what happens, or they just say it calls 911 and then didn't elaborate?
They just said it
They just
caused
said
him.
that.
It doesn't
Yeah,
have to
I
be
haven't heard anybody talk
though.
about it yet. So
I mean, I was an EMT for like 2 years before I started working in a hospital, and I mean, you just get the call you get is vague in itself. They say unknown medical or unknown trauma. Like that's it. That's all you get.
wow.
And then whereabouts it is.
Yeah, where it's at, and I mean, that's about it. If there's like if it's a gunshot wound, and if police are there, you don't get much.
Like, I'm off. I'm taking a break. I'm on my lunch break, son. Ain't no gunshots around me. I'm done. That's a wrap.
What's up? What's up, Skyler? What's up, DJ? Hey, I'm just having an impromptu live stream. I have no agenda. I just said I was going live, and all the fellas wanted to go live with me. So here we are, man. We just chopping it up. I kind of adjusted the tweet I sent out earlier, so now we just chilling.
Oh yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking at all that right now. Like, oh man.
Man, what was crazy was I didn't even know this was going on until like I just so happened to check my phone because I was letting it charge. I'm like, let me just hop on. I don't know what told me, but I was like, let me just hop on Twitter real quick, and I got like 15 different notifications. I'm like, what?
Well, at least
So-
YouTube's doing the notifications.
Yeah, right.
Well, it was all Twitter
YouTube.
notifications.
Oh, that's exactly. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, not YouTube.
YouTube
Get it right.
send out those
YouTube doesn't do anything.
notifications.
Correct.
I thought that was a thing they did, but
No.
I went live on YouTube, and I was live for about 30 minutes, and then YouTube told me I was live. I'm like, wait, what?
I make sure to set my own notifications so that when I go live, it tells me that I'm live, and I'm like, okay, at least I know.
Right.
At least I know.
So it looks like Jason's title is "After 3 days, I'm bored."
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, it's an S upgrade. I mean, that's what's going to happen. I mean, it's not
That's
a
right.
brand new phone, so
Yep.
of course you're going to be technically bored. Not bored, but it's just almost the same device, just with upgrades. So I don't know, Jason. I don't know. I'm about to get in the comment section on that one, man. It's an S upgrade. That's what's going to happen. I mean, it's not an iPhone 13. I mean,
Yeah, I was on Friday Night Viper. I was talking with Jonathan Morrison about this, and we were saying the same thing. Like, yeah, man, it's an S upgrade. It's like there's nothing special about the iPhone. It's just
It's
a bigger
S.
iPhone. Is it?
yeah,
Maybe
I can see if it was the
Jason's
next
bored.
one. You know what I mean?
Say maybe Jason's bored because nothing's gone wrong with it yet.
Right.
When
If there
things
was an
look
issue,
boring.
you know.
I mean,
Well, just like people all on the forums, man, talking about the OLED screen shifts, like yellow and blue and things like that, man. I'm just like, I think you guys are looking a little bit too hard at these devices. Like, I don't know. Like my coworker, when we go in the office tomorrow, he has one, but he's like super anal. Like he's like, man, it gives a pink hue on the edges. I'm like, let me see I'm gonna look at it when we get in the office tomorrow. I don't know if you just being anal about it or really has a shift, but I know all the screens are not uniform and they all can be different. But I think some people are looking into it a little too much, maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary,
Nah,
you
that's
said,
just my
Paying
opinion.
for him though.
Gary, your wife
Right.
said that her phone is broke. So is she getting an upgrade? What's she getting?
Oh, I forgot about that.
I bet you did.
So I'm
On the
gonna.
live stream.
She currently has an iPhone 6s, and I'm gonna see if I can get her another iPhone 6s because she hates not having a headphone jack, but she refuses to let me get her an Android phone. So
Smart woman.
Very smart.
well, so I had a Galaxy S9, and that might be my favorite phone ever made. The problem is that I can't use an Apple Watch with it, so I had to. I'm back to my 7 Plus, my old beater. But to answer your question with another question, maybe.
Hey, have you tried any of the Galaxy watches?
No, I tried a Tick Watch and I tried a Fitbit, and then I was like, nope. I'm just going back. I've got my Series 3 Apple Watch. I'm like, this is where I'm at. They got me right here. And so when Travis says stuff like he's considering going all Apple, I say that as I sit in front of an iMac with my iPhone and my iWatch next to me. So I'm like, yes, you should absolutely do that.
What's crazy though is with the prices there that are with the prices. Fuck it. Anyway,
Demonetized.
jump into Apple for the cost of the spec'd out iPhone because I priced it out. You can get an iPhone 7, you can get a Mac Mini, you can get the cheapest Apple Watch, and I believe you can get a HomePod, and that would still be cheaper than getting the full spec'd out iPhone 10s Max, blah blah blah, 512.
Yeah, I would never do that. So especially if you're like an online content creator, I say this a lot when it comes to like the Mavic 2 Pro that just came out or the spec'd out iPhone. Like, don't get that if you're trying to be like a creator, because for that price, you could buy a legitimate YouTube studio, like a G7, an editing computer, an audio solution. You can buy all that and still have money left over for, I don't know, whatever Huawei's making now. But, you can have like all this stuff. So,
Dude, I freaking love how you
prices
talk
are
into the
reasonable.
camera, and it's like you're talking right to me.
it's habits.
Yeah.
It's like, so I had to stop.
Feels good.
I had to stop editing my video, like, because I'm not looking at the camera when I'm talking, and it's like you do that. I've been doing this for 2 years now, and when I'm not looking at the camera, it feels weird.
No, that's why I wear shades, because when you wear shades, they don't know
That's
when
true.
you're looking.
That's true.
It's been 2 years.
That is
I
true.
can't just started. Do I have sunglasses? Do I have a pair up here?
That's
I don't
true
have a
because
pair
when
up
I
here.
started shooting Sony and I had that external monitor, I kind of kept catching myself looking up at the monitor, and I'm like, and you can see it in a minute in the video, like when you're not looking at the monitor, like you want to check
so
yourself.
tough.
Like I know I'm in frame, but I know I'm in frame. I know I'm using manual focus, so I don't know what I'm looking for. It's just like it's just
natural.
a habit just to look up. Yeah, man, I hate it sometimes.
Yeah, that's why you get a teleprompter. That way you can see your script and still look at the camera at the same time.
Dude, I want to tell.
What?
I'm telling you.
I need to look into
I'm telling you.
those.
It's
Where
this-
did you get yours?
Amazon? It's just a little
You mind
thing.
asking how much?
I honestly don't remember. It's called a parrot something or other. You screw this little thing onto your lens, and then you just slide it on, and there you go. You put your phone right here.
What?
Next
Oh
to
my
Teleprompter,
God.
like, man,
I've been
gotta
looking.
try
I
that one day.
need that.
See, so now I need a teleprompter to go
I
over
can't
my
do
websam.
it.
All right.
I'm off the head, man.
My
I'm
man,
off the head.
rig, my goodness. He
You got
ain't playing.
affiliate link? I will use that.
Word.
If I did, I can't remember. It's a parrot something or other. But yeah, save me because I have to look at the camera. I have to look at the camera.
That's good.
What's up? What's up, Trusted Texan? What's up, Throw by Tech out there. What's up, man? Crystal White, what's up, Crystal White? How you doing? Man, my man got a full rig. You won't be messing around.
Nope, you can't. You can't. Oh, that's not. Dude,
That's
not even-
I've wasted so much money on this stupid stuff.
Stupid stuff.
My man
I've
TJ
got-
said he's ruined whole video looking at the monitor.
Oh yeah,
I'm telling you, it'll mess it up, man.
Yep.
You may
It's the
notice if you ever see a video of mine where I'm outdoors, I'm always wearing sunglasses for that reason because I have to bring a
Yeah.
monitor. And it's like, oh, am I looking? And then here's what stinks though is when you wear sunglasses and you're staring at the monitor and like the sun hits it right so people can see through your sunglasses. That's happened to me on 2 videos, and it's like, well, I guess I'm just gonna upload it.
Yeah, like it is what it is. Hope nobody catches it.
YouTuber problems.
I know,
I'm
right?
telling you, every little thing, man.
That's
So,
so awesome.
So man, Travis, man, that 10,000 subscriber video, bro. Whew.
Yeah, that was dope video, man.
Yeah.
By the way,
I wanted.
congrats
Here's
again
the
on
funny
2K.
thing. Thanks, man. I actually wanted it to be better, but when I had the footage that I had, because I had been shooting it over multiple days and even over a couple of weeks, just as I was thinking of stuff, I would shoot something or something. Some of it's with my phone, like some of those things are with my phone. But I did want to kind of capture a couple of emotions of like how I was feeling. I also want to make people laugh, so I did that the beginning, the intro, which what really ended up what really happened is actually kind of I still have I should watch it again. I was off to the side waiting for the last like 3 or so subscribers, and as soon as it went to 10,000, you can hear me audibly like not gasp, but like take a deep breath, like, okay, I'm done. Like you can hear it. It's weird. It's kind of weird. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it was. I'm like, and yeah, it was really interesting. Yeah. I had a good time. People liked it early on.
Well, Travis, seriously, congratulations. But you got me in the feels, man. Like, right here, man. You got me straight in the feels.
That's cool. What did your wife think? Did she see it?
Yeah, no. So I watched it and I was like, I got to pause it. I immediately ran downstairs, put it on the big TV, and I was like, you have got to watch this.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's like, this is the guy we're having on tonight. I was like, yeah, that's Travis. That's the guy we're having on the stream tonight. And she was like, oh, and you got right in the
feels, cool, man. She's so cool.
I agree.
You know, I could but agree. But man, that's the goodness of YouTube, man. That's the good part to YouTube when you when you inspire other people and you make other people feel something inside themselves that they didn't think they was there. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, I actually want to talk to Gary about this because it's kind of interesting. You see different creators handle this differently, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Peter McKinnon handles it differently than Casey Neistat, than you with kids. So some of them show their kids and some of them don't. Obviously, you don't show your son. I think you did once or something. Like, can you talk about the thought behind that and everything?
So, the Everyday Dad, it's not necessarily, the Everyday Dad's not about like a dad channel. It's just, in a perfect world, I would use my name just as like a personal brand, but I don't, or I can't. So I just say, hey, I'm the Everyday Dad. So I did have him on a few videos, but now, and like you said, everybody has personal beliefs on this. And I think one of the most viewed YouTube channels is a channel. It's Ryan's Toy Room. Yeah, it's a kid that opens toys. But so my personal feeling is, I'm not gonna have him on there because at what point is I get it. He loves making videos with me. We make our own videos where he calls himself the 3D kid. And he talks to the camera and he shows the camera all of his stuff. But like, at what point is it exploitative? Because I get it. Like, maybe the kid's having fun, but money involved with your kids involved, and like, I don't feel comfortable with it. So I don't bring him on. I used to bring him on with like he had a Batman mask, but
yeah, I remember.
I just don't bring him on anymore because like different people feel differently. I don't want like him plastered all over the internet until he's like legally able to say, hey, I'm an adult. Right. I made the decision. I'll let my face be on the internet. He's not old enough to make that decision yet. So yeah, to vaguely answer your question, well, just because it's not his time yet. If he wants to do it when he's older, that's fine. But as a kid, I have the responsibility to him to not like exploit him. I'm not saying that people do that, but at the other, I don't know. I don't have a good answer, but
I got a different question though. Don't as a parent, don't you feel some type of way like putting your kid on the internet for all these crazy people out there? Isn't that like a fear? I mean, you have to have that fear, right?
Absolutely. Well, that's why. So I had him in a mask at first. Like he had like a Batman mask that he wore, so nobody could see him. But then after that, I was like, you know what? I just don't put him in the videos. Well, because of that, for one, but then for two, because I don't want him to be a focal point of the channel. Because I don't know. It's just weird when money gets involved in your kids, and you're like, I don't know. I don't have a good answer, but
no, I understand you. Like it's like from your perspective, it's exploitative. You don't want to feel like you're exploiting your kid. And I completely understand it. I get a little confused when people plaster their kids all over Facebook, and then like if they have them in YouTube channels. I mean, I guess if you're a family themed channel, then I mean, I guess I can understand it. But I mean, if I was a parent, I think I would be a little paranoid if I put my kid on the internet, especially with all the crazy people out there.
I mean, I get a lot of comments that people just yell at me like, hey, you forgot to mention that this camera has this megapixel of a sensor. Like, okay, man. But then like, seriously, that's a dude yelling at me that I wouldn't want somebody being like, hey, your kid's like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. But
right.
Yeah. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm with Sean, man. Right. I'm with Sean. I don't think I would put my kids online, but that's just me.
For me, it's a little different and it's a little more personal because I had another YouTube channel where I was doing mostly drones, and I actually made a video about when my kid was born, and I had video and pictures and stuff like that, and it was a really cool thing for me because I had never been a dad before, and I have dad issues myself, and somebody actually came out there and put a comment on the video and said, "I hope your kid dies," and they deleted it before I could even respond, but I almost lost it. And I was like, never again, because I don't care how much somebody wants to troll me. Like, no, you will never have that chance ever again to do that. So it's just like when it comes down to that and what people say about people, just racially and personally and everything else like that. Like, I don't want to never bring my kid into that.
Right. Totally agree.
So, not to be a downer or anything. I'm just
that's real.
I'm just being honest. Like that's just stuff. It happens, and I've been on Casey's channel before where you'll see trolls in the comments talking about his daughter, and this was like a year or two ago, and so I think that probably comes into it as well. Even though I don't think he ever mentioned it, but you'll see it out there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Some people feel real brave behind the keyboard and stuff.
Oh, that's the YouTube way. That's the YouTube way, man.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a lot of that racist nonsense, but it's just people are just goofy. I don't understand it.
Nice description.
Yeah,
goofy.
And I've said this a couple times, and I'm trying to lock myself into this. I'm doing a lot better on it. And that's just I don't even engage them anymore because every second I'm engaging with them is 1 second away from someone who's trying to give me props, who's trying to hold me up, who's trying to, hold me down and be like, yeah, you're doing this. I love what you're doing. If I'm taking like 10 minutes to get this hater off my channel and talking big smack to him, then that's 10 minutes less my other dudes get.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And you ain't convincing no one of nothing. So it's not like you're ever going to convert them. So you might as well forget about it.
Yeah.
I spent a year responding to every single comment I got, and haters, positives, and all that. And then eventually I got to that, Travis, to what you're saying. I got to that point where it's just like, ain't no way. I don't got time to like waste with you jerks when there's like people asking legitimate questions or just for my own mental health. I don't feel like dealing with negativity all day long.
Yep.
Yeah, that negativity is. It's funny because I've taken like the past 2 weeks off, like mostly because I've been sick, but I've been like strategizing like a plan and stuff for YouTube. But one of the things I was thinking about was like addressing all these like the negativity and all these haters, and I'm like, man, you really do exhaust yourself emotionally when you focus on these like the idiots instead of your actual growth. It's like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It can turn a good day into a bad one real quick.
100%.
Yeah, I don't even let it get to me, man. I don't even have any. I think I said this before. I don't have any filters. I don't have anything on my channel. Like, if you say another negative comment, if you say something negative, all I say is thanks for the view, and then like it and heart it, and I keep going. Like, I don't even argue with them. I'm like, but you still watch the video, so you clicked on it. You know what I mean? I just don't even block them unless they say some like outlandish stuff. But usually it's just like whatever, man. Like. You just talking. You see what I'm saying? So I don't even let it get to me anymore. Like
wait, we talking about? Did you say you have no filter set up at all?
Nope.
You are out of your damn mind.
Yeah,
I would like to live dangerously.
I mean, maybe I'm missing the point of having or not having them, but I don't have.
Well, I'll give you.
I'm missing the point. I just never set up a filter.
I'll tell you the point.
Post your address.
Exactly. Your address, your phone number. Your real name.
No, I don't have any of that. I don't even have. I didn't even think. I think when one of you guys said that before, I said I was going to go back and do it, but I think I never did. But outside of, I mean, I don't know. I've been on YouTube for 2 years and nothing happened so far.
Don't lie, John Proctor. Don't lie. I know you got filters set up. Don't lie.
Pizza delivery guy put out your address.
Yeah, that's true. I can add that, but as in like certain trigger words, I'm not worried about that.
Like your job. I mean, like you put everything in your job, your address, your phone. Like
that's more. Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all don't know. Technically, T wears a gun on his hip to go get IMAX, man.
Hey. I live in filters, eh? Hey, no filters, man. No, man. I'm my own security. I had to do that. Was the only time. Man. I'm just hey.
Okay, hey, I got
allegedly.
I got you. Yeah, I understand that. I got you. I believe you.
Had to do it that one time, man. People are crazy in Atlanta, man.
You have got to as a public filter. You have got to put your address and stuff in the filter, man. You can't have people letting that out. That's not.
Yeah.
You got to protect.
Yeah,
yourself.
I'll throw it in there. I'll throw it in there.
You strap CJ no.
That was the only. It felt so weird, but I have my license to carry and all that.
Yeah.
But it felt so weird going in, like going in there with that. You know what I mean? Nobody could see it because of what it was. It's real small concealable, but that day I just felt like, even when I got that iPhone that year, I'm like, it's in Lenox Mall. People rob people all the time, and I'm like, I don't portray to be hard, but you're not going to take what I work for.
Right,
so,
right.
It's just a thing. You know what I mean? So.
And then it takes you 2 hours to drive anywhere because Atlanta traffic is the worst.
Right. Well, luckily I live right here in the city, so getting to Lenox Mall is like 5-6 minutes. You just got to know the time to navigate in Atlanta.
What is the population of Atlanta?
Too much.
Too much. We're not accepting any more people in Atlanta.
There's no more.
It's closed. Golly, it's so full. It's ridiculous, man.
The population limit has been exceeded. Please do not move here.
I just spent 2 years living in Augusta, and the worst time was any time I had to drive around Atlanta because it is the worst.
Like I said, it's timing. It's like you got to know your timing. And then when that bridge fell, I know you guys all know about that bridge that fell in Atlanta. It was literally, if I walk out my apartment, I can look up and the bridge is right there. It crippled Atlanta so bad when that bridge fell. Like my exit to get off from work was just like, all of you guys are rerouting my way. Can you just go somewhere? Like, but they fixed that bridge so quick, man. But it just crippled Atlanta when that would happen, man.
Go to medieval times. Leave us alone. Use the other roads.
Yeah, man. Just go somewhere else, man. Use back roads, man. Like,
oh my god. Y'all that crowded, huh? Damn.
Well, yeah. So Josh Prosner had this thing. So I think this is fascinating. I actually brought this up to Gary on the live stream yesterday, where he got some pizza and the dude recognized him. Now that puts you in kind of a weird. I mean, first of all, it's kind of cool. At first, you're like, "Oh, cool," people know me. But then you're like, "Oh, dude, this random dude who makes maybe $12 an hour now knows where I live, and he can share that stuff on." That's got to be just the weirdest thing ever. That's why I don't order no more pizza. No more pizza. I'm not ordering nothing.
That's when you just see that guy with a big tip.
Getting pizzas in the grocery store over there.
I can't live without pizza, so
that's right, man. That's right. That's right.
That's right. So many people commenting on your grocery list.
That's right. That's why I go get my own pizza, baby. I get my own pizza.
That's funny. What brand was that? Was that like Tombstone? I didn't even recognize.
It was like Jack's, I think.
It was Jack's and Giscardo.
I've never even heard of Jack's. Where you at, dude?
Midwest, baby. Midwest.
Oh, okay.
He sacrificed security for pizza.
Oh my god.
Pizza's important, man. Pizza is important.
Pizza is essential. That's my lazy meal for the day.
I made my first trip ever to New York City.
I was gonna say, did you get some
2 weeks ago? And the first thing I did was I had to get pizza. So have you ever seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the second one? Like they spent the first 10 minutes of the movie like showing people eating New York pizza. I was like, I got to get pizza while I'm here. So pizza, pretty important.
Yeah, right. It's good in New York though. It's next level in New York. I haven't tried it. I want to get some in Chicago, man. I love Chicago style pizza. I just need to get it from Chicago.
I need to get me too. I've been to Chicago, but not in a long time. So I need to come out there, man.
I can't do Chicago style pizza, dude. It's not pizza, man. It's
okay.
Whoa. It just got real. Uh-oh.
I'm more of a thin crust person myself, so I agree.
Yeah, I am too. But you got to have what it's known for. So if I go there, I need to at least try it.
Of course, absolutely. But if you ask me deep dish or thin crust, I'm going thin crust all day.
All day.
I agree with that.
I don't like Chicago style pizza, and they got oh my god. I was like, goodness, I'm sorry, man. It's not good.
Well, apparently, I didn't know that you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to put ketchup on a Chicago style hot dog. I had no idea. So I've been breaking the law for like my entire life.
Oh yeah, they say that. Yeah, they say that.
I have no idea. I don't know.
What are you supposed to put on it? Like mustard or
mustard? Yeah, I guess mustard's the choice around here. I don't do mustard though, so that ain't gonna work.
Chicago, they got some pretentious people, man. That's crazy.
That's just everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. Facts.
I hate to say this, we got pretentious people in Cleveland. That makes no sense, but we do.
You're from Cleveland?
Yep.
So my wife's from Cleveland, and I'm sorry, but Cleveland's like, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, that's great. Cleveland's great.
Wait.
Yeah. That's not what he was gonna say.
No, I mean, it's awesome.
No, it's not going there.
Yo, you
What
know,
to say?
you know he about to talk crazy. Yo, don't stop now. Keep going.
Right.
Just jump out the window.
So, have you ever heard of Worcester?
Yes.
Okay, so if you imagine you're in Worcester and then you drive 30 minutes from Worcester into the middle of nowhere like a swamp, that's where I'm from. So I don't really have any room to speak. I just like anytime I hear somebody's from Cleveland, I have to poke fun. I have to.
And just to let everybody else know that if you're from Ohio, we tell you how far you are from something by minutes. We don't use miles.
Yeah,
So everything is always 30 minutes away.
Hold on,
10 minutes away.
let me prove my Ohio-ness. Let me grab my normal hat.
It's not a potato, is it?
There we go.
It's probably Ohio State. Yep.
Ohio State. Yeah, you knew that.
Oh no, potatoes is in Idaho. What am I talking about?
See, Ohio State is like Ohio
All
State is our official football team. We don't count the Browns until like Thursday, and we don't really count the Bengals because they always get bounced out of the first round. So
Well, I mean, so growing up in Ohio, it's tough to have any kind of pro sports thing because you only have the Browns and the Bengals. So, I mean, I graduated from Ohio State. That's why I wear the hat. I'm a terrible fan. Like, so I posted this on Twitter the other day. Like, Spider-Man for PS4 was out. I just want to play Spider-Man on PS4. And then my wife's like, "Hey, let's watch the game," and I'm like,
I will play that game over watching this any
Let's play
day.
Spider-Man.
It was great.
I'm interested. How do you like Spider-Man?
It was amazing.
Beautiful game.
It
was
Everybody says that.
I went through it 100%. Got all the trophy. I went through it all in like the first week. Beautiful game.
Wow.
That's
Yo, the
crazy.
PlayStation 4 is like sold out around here. You can't find it anywhere.
What?
I gotta grab me one. I need to grab me one.
So,
Creator.
does anybody want to buy an Xbox One X so I can go get a PS4 and play this lovely game that I don't have access to?
Oh, Jesus.
I love my Xbox One X, but yeah,
I got one. I love my One X.
I love my One X, but yeah, I do miss
Xbox for sale.
I'm about to get on it in a minute as soon as I get off this stream.
right?
Man.
I do miss some of those exclusive games on Sony, though. I'm not gonna lie. There's at
Oh, yeah,
least two or three.
that's why I want to get a PlayStation just for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
You
between,
guys,
good.
you guys need to try out Horizon Zero Dawn. That's like the top
Yeah,
game.
see, I wanted to try that. That's one of them.
Yeah.
Beautiful
between
game.
Spider-Man, Horizon, and then you got God of War.
God of War.
There's a bunch of games. I actually
My
sold mine.
question is, why is nobody talking about the Switch? Splatoon 2 all day.
Hey, I had a quick.
For some reason, I'm not a fan of the Splatoon series.
Not only the Platoon, we talking about The Legend of Zelda. We talking about
Zelda?
Mario Odyssey.
I have the Switch.
Smash
Zelda-
Brothers?
Smash
No,
Brothers coming too.
I'm
Yeah.
hyped for that.
If you're
I
on
got
a Switch,
Odyssey.
you need to be playing Dead Cells. Like, if you have a Switch and you're not playing Dead
Ooh,
Cells,
I haven't
you are
played
wrong.
that.
Like,
Yo,
that game is amazing.
I heard
Put
that's
me up on
good.
game. What's Dead Cells? I don't even know what that is.
It's like a Metroidvania rogue light, and it sounds terrible,
That
but it's
sounds-
awesome.
that sounds awful.
But it's awesome.
Okay, I'll check
I
it
have
out.
to try it out.
Yo,
I have to try it out.
You hear about Prime 4? Metroid Prime 4?
Yeah,
Developed?
100%.
I had not.
I think isn't the title still in works, but other than that, no, it's still in development. I'm hyped
Yeah.
for it.
That
I
sounds.
don't know. Every time I think of Metroid, I think of Game Boy Color for some reason.
As you should.
Metroid 2,
Exactly.
Samus's Return. That game gave me nightmares as a kid. Like, legit nightmares.
Wow.
Metroid 2, you hunt like a whole bunch of Metroids, and the farther you get in the game, like the more mutated they get. And I used to have to make my cousin, like, I'd be like, dude, Michael, you have to play this. I'm terrified.
That sounds
You know,
like
it's
Dead
8-bit.
Space, where they get
Scary.
scarier, crazier.
I can't play those games.
Dude, what was that one game?
Nope, I'm a big
You know
coward.
what it was with,
Games.
what was that one game? It's like super popular. It was for Xbox.
Gears of War.
Halo.
No. It was Bioshock.
Halo.
There you go.
Bioshock. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good game. I heard. Yeah, the first and second one were like supposed to be scary, and then from there they turn it into not scary. You know, those type of games.
All right, let me ask a question. Who in the world is going to get this Amazon microwave? Like,
Nobody.
Someone looking for a cheap microwave, really? That's what.
Austin Duncan, he got it.
I mean, how smart is it? Like, do people forget to like check on their food, or
Well, I think from what I understand, it actually doesn't have Alexa built into it. It's got like Bluetooth that connects to your existing like Echo device, and then you can just say things like microwave a potato, and it just knows what that means and that sort of thing.
Do you want
Just
Skynet? Because that's how you get Skynet.
We already got Skynet. We got Siri. We got Alexa. We got everything, man. Come on.
Is it going to tell me if the edges on my lasagna is burnt? Like,
Dang,
like,
you didn't even own a
Greg,
microwave.
you're overcooking your food. Please stop.
Bro, microwave is life when you meet, man. What you talking about, DJ?
Yeah. How does he eat?
Excuse me, you've had ramen noodles for 8 of the past 10 meals. Maybe you could get something else. Thanks, microwave. I know that.
Please stop.
I didn't even look into it when I saw it come out. I was just like not interested. What like I really don't even know. Like, where does it begin? Like, what is it even?
We get Dapper Dot playing on the Switch right now.
I'm telling you, download Dead Cells.
I didn't know.
I might go pick up the Switch right now, actually.
So does the microwave have like Wi-Fi or something? What the hell? I didn't read up too much on it.
It's the one I didn't pay attention to. Like I know about all the other ones. It's the one thing I didn't really pay too much attention to. The only thing I do know is that it doesn't have it actually built in. It's like Bluetooth, which the Echo can actually connect to. And same thing with the clock. The clock also is just Bluetooth. Doesn't have Alexa built into it directly.
Hey,
you're going to have people going down the street spoofing Bluetooth and hacking into your microwave.
Oh, my Pop-Tart got burnt. Damn it.
Somebody keeps burning my popcorn.
They
I
put
don't
it
know.
on
sure.
3 extra
They're
minutes.
messing with me.
Yeah, I had someone on Twitter was like, they were making fun of the power port. And they were like, all right, well, don't let Skynet in or whatever, or something like that. And I'm like, it's a power switch. Like, what do you think a power switch is going to do? They were like, they're going to find out all about you. I'm like,
It's gonna
turn it on and off your light? I mean, I'm trying to understand what you think this is.
gonna transform and take over your house.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Oh, sideways. There we go.
Yo, you
Hey, yo, real quick, hey, yo, Vite, man, I'm about to hop off this thing, man. I just wanted to stop through for a minute. I'm gonna try to catch some of this Patriots game.
You
Oh.
man, I
I
appreciate you
don't know what's
stopping in,
going
man.
on.
Yeah,
But,
I'm gonna have to run here too.
Yeah.
I've got to go to bed. I'm an old man.
I need to get my few games. I need to get my few
That was
games of
the
2K in
daddest
for
thing you could've
bedtime.
said.
Man.
That's right.
That's,
Y'all
yep.
crazy, man.
Well, it was cool for you guys to drop by, man. Thanks, Gary, for coming through and taking
appreciate it.
you the man.
Yeah,
You know,
thanks,
man. I see y'all, man. Definitely. I'll catch y'all next time.
Yeah, take it easy.
So we
Yeah,
got
man.
Bender Tube up in here. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Man, I'm not too familiar with your content. I'm sorry, but I know you do tech videos, right?
Yeah, all around tech videos, man. Whatever I get my hands on.
Did you get the new iPhone?
Mine's coming late. It's coming tomorrow for some reason.
That's not late, man. That's just a few days behind. Late October, late.
When everybody else
Real
got it a week and a
problems.
half early, that's late to me.
Man, the normal people got it on Friday, so you're not late. You're doing all right. Hey, which one did you get?
I got the Max because I already got the 10, so there wasn't a point in getting the same thing.
No, exactly. He knows. He understands. See, I'm going from the 10 to the 10 is a waste of time. Like, I agree.
Yeah.
Are you getting the watch too, or just the iPhone?
I gotta wait on the watch, man. I gotta wait.
Me too, man.
Maybe
I gotta
like
wait till
a Christmas present.
Oh no, I gotta wait till October. But okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I was actually shocked I was kind of shocked to find that the Max is actually the same size as the Pixel 2. Like the Google Pixel 2 XL, it's literally the same size. I'm like, what? I thought it was bigger, but it's not that much of a difference for me now. Because when I got the Note was just way taller, and I was just like, I don't know about this.
See, that's good, man. Because I never had a big phone before. I always grabbed the normal size, so this is gonna be a change for me.
Oh, you are in for a treat, man. You are in for a treat. If you can get past the fact that Apple doesn't know how to optimize iOS for big screen phones, you'll be all right. Because they're terrible at it. They haven't done it yet.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll get around next year on that one, though.
You'd imagine that it would be optimized at launch.
That's asking too much, man. Apple already came out and said, look, we gave you gold. Be happy about it.
Oh, baby, gold.
Pretty much.
Oh no.
So, Rookie,
But-
how you liking your Apple Watch, bro?
I enjoy it a lot. This is one of my first Apple Watches that I've ever had, unboxed and everything. I was gonna get the Series 3, and then right when I was about to purchase it, I found out that the Series 4 is coming out and everything, and so got it. I enjoy it. I think I'm gonna switch it out for a different color, and then play around with some different bands. But no, it's been great. How's it going?
Good. How are you guys? What's up?
Oh,
Just
he's
like
chilling.
good old techno minute.
yeah.
For sure. How you
Oh,
guys
man.
doing? Thanks for inviting me, dude.
What?
problem, man.
That's Techno Minute, dude. I've never seen your face.
Damn, Dom.
I'm gonna change it. Okay, all right. You know, take me a bit.
No, man. What's cracking, dude? I'm happy to see you, man.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that is the Techno Minute. That's him. That's him in the flesh.
Yep.
Techno Minute face reveal.
Are you getting a new iPhone Techno Minute, or you already?
Yeah. I got one. I'm gonna return it. I mean, it's right here.
What are you paying me out of Tech Junior? What is this?
No. So I'm gonna return it because I can't afford that. It's ridiculous, too expensive. But I wanted to do a review, so I picked it up.
No, you are paying me out of Tech Junior. Okay, all right.
No, he's the wizard's apprentice.
So, what do you think about it so far?
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely not worth that price point. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Apple, but the phone is pretty insane. Like, the camera is amazing. I could not believe how good it was. It was just so good. Like, and I have an iPhone 7 Plus, and I already thought that was good. But the dynamic range is just beats it like by 10 times. It's crazy. It's so good.
Yeah, I was testing it out earlier because I was driving home and I got to a stoplight. You know how when the sun is right in the sky to where it's just blasting you in the face or whatever, right? And I remembered what people were saying about the dynamic range. I was like, all right, I'll test this out. Pulled out the phone, took a picture, and in the picture, the sky is not blown out with just yellow sun. You see the sun, you see the rest of the sky, you see kids on the sidewalk. You're like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was blown away.
You see things that are not actually there.
Got some UFO sightings,
Yeah, that camera's legit, man. That camera is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna upload a picture right now.
I'm not gonna go out insane and say it's better than the Pixel 2, but it's up there.
Don't jump off that bridge, Viper.
Yeah.
No.
No, I agree. I think the Pixel 2 is probably better, but still, for an iPhone, it's the best one. So,
Oh, absolutely, without question, absolutely.
although people keep talking about that like changing aperture thing, which like things have been doing that for years, you know? Like you can get an app called Focus on iOS and you can manually change the aperture. It's just all digital. It has nothing to do with the camera.
I mean, no, because no. The
Doesn't
funny
the
thing
Samsung have like a physical aperture
Yes.
that changes that?
Yeah.
well, Samsung has the physical one, but Samsung also had the software where you could change the bokeh. Samsung had that for years too, and Apple like, hey,
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
revolutionary. No, it's not. We've seen this
No,
already.
that's not. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, no, Samsung's is cool because you can actually change the physical aperture, whereas this is just all
that's
digital.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
Which is
it's
why I
funny
didn't include it in the
because-
review.
Yeah. It's funny because somebody was talking to me on MKBHD's video when he talked about the Apple Watch. I was like as somebody who like does them professionally at my job, like that's like pretty fascinating. And they're like, oh well, Apple isn't that the first person to do that. That's like been around for. I'm like, yeah, dude, I know that. Like Apple didn't invent it. That's cool, whatever. Like, but they optimize things, and that's what gives them value to consumers.
Yeah, it's like yeah, Apple's never really the first, but they make everything accessible for the mainstream. Absolutely,
Yeah, make it better, pretty much.
Yeah, they polish things up.
no doubt.
Oh, everyone's
All right,
excited.
I got to get going. I got to get running. Finish up a video that I'm thinking about releasing tomorrow. Regardless, I got stuff to do. Viper, thank you as always, man. You're always here bringing people together who probably would otherwise not know each other. So you the man.
Hey, man, I-
We saw Techno Minute's face for the first time, so there you go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Face reveal.
So thanks, man, and thanks all y'all in there and everyone in chat. Peace and love, everybody.
all right,
Peace
have
and
a good
love.
one, man.
Adios, amigo.
What's crazy about all this is I still think back to when I was a kid, and it actually goes back to when Power Rangers was first coming out, and they had like the communicators, they had like the screen where you could see people and talk to other people, and that stuff never existed. And you're just like, man, that'd be so cool if we were to have that one day. And then here we are today, and I still can't believe it. It's just like this. It's here. Like we can talk to people around the world instantaneously through a camera or even through a phone.
Yeah, It's insane.
Oh,
That's
now
crazy.
your Apple Watch has a walkie-talkie too, so you can play your Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Seriously. All you
Seen
gotta do is
people be
like,
talking through the phone.
all you gotta do is be like, it's Morphin time.
Man, you crazy, buddy.
Hey, I'm just
I
saying.
got
man.
that, bro.
But yeah, the technology is crazy. And I kind of like when Tim Cook was on Good Morning America, because I was sitting there thinking about what video I was going to do and talk about price justification and everything for the phone. He did bring up some good points where it's like your phone is everything now. Your phone is your calculator. Your phone is your GPS. Your phone is your video recorder, your camera. Your like, there's so many different things that if you were to buy all of these objects separately, it would kind of almost end up costing to a similar price. So I still find that kind of interesting. It's still expensive, but when you think of all the things that you have just in your hand, it's still pretty amazing.
That sounds like an
Yeah,
amazing
it's pretty
sales
good.
pitch.
You know what?
I mean, Apple are the master of marketing. I mean, it is what it is.
I'm just saying. But no, for real, like if Android could learn anything from Apple, please, for the love of God, Android, put this little switch to vibrate your phone anywhere. I don't care, anywhere on the phone. Please have this switch, because that is 10 times easier than trying to
Nobody
adjust
does that.
which
I don't know
notifications coming off.
I don't know what nobody
OnePlus
does that.
used to do that, right?
Oh, did they? I never owned OnePlus. I have no idea.
Yo, OnePlus. I had the original OnePlus One. That phone was the bomb. I remember that. But yeah, I think that OnePlus X was the first one to have like a. Oh no, it was OnePlus 2. OnePlus 2 had the first one to have a volume ring mute switch, which is really awesome.
Really? Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but no other company's done that, and that's what always pisses me off about Android. I'm like, come on, this is genius.
It's like the first thing I go to, because even when I'm at work, like I was on my Pixel 2, and then, you know, every app has its own notification. And then if you turn something down, then it either mutes it for all or it just mutes it for that app. I'm like, look, I just need to just flip a switch like I did before, and it works.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I could be the only one on this, but I hate the Android phone. Someone hands me in the power button's right in the middle. So as soon as you grab it, you just clicked off the screen. And you'd be like, can you unlock that for me?
No, just tell them to put it in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
So, Rookie, you are going to do Sunday Night Live streams, huh?
I was thinking about it, yeah. So I was actually going to do one tonight, but since I've been on your stream most of the night, I think I'm going to pass. But I did one last week. I did not think people would come out to it. I had maybe like 15 people come out, and I was surprised. People enjoyed it. It was more of like a chill hangout, just talk about things, ask questions, just a place to hang out. Since people have long weekends, just a place to relax. And so people enjoyed it. People liked it, and so I think
It's like I'll tell everybody, Sunday night is the best night of the week live stream, because people are all at home. They're winding down.
Exactly.
They're not watching football. They're not pretty much not doing nothing. You're probably going to get your biggest turnout on a Sunday night. The only thing I'm going to tell you is don't live stream late Sunday night, because if Boston's live streaming, you're done. Just saying. Over with.
Yeah.
You know, wait, what's this deal with like the YouTube algorithm not favoring streams? What's up with that?
Oh man.
There's a Viper, don't even start. There's a lot that goes into it. It's more of like view retention and view, I guess, like just views in general. Just because if your regular videos are 5 to 10 minutes and you post a 2-hour, 3-hour live stream, you're not going to get that watch time. You're not going to get that view retention. You're not going to get any of that. And so
the problem is you'll get the watch time, but the retention is so bad on live streams that it's going to mess up YouTube's algorithm, and it's going to suggest your videos less if you live stream.
Exactly.
Which is why I now have a dedicated live streaming channel.
My last live stream, I actually unlisted it right when I finished, just so it's not up there or anything like that.
Yeah, that needs to be the new tactic. People are live streaming and unlisting them afterward. I mean, it depends on how you want your channel. I mean, if you do a live stream for like 15, 30 minutes, I mean, then it's probably not going to hurt you as much. If you're crazy like me and doing them like 4 to 8 hours, then that's the bad.
Well, here's the thing. That's what I was expecting to do. I was expecting to do 15 and 30 minutes. And then people had me talking. People were asking questions, and it turned out to be like an hour and a half.
Dude,
and so,
live stream can get long pretty quick, man.
Exactly. No, I wasn't expecting that. And
What's
so
up,
that's why I enlisted it.
Oh man, my head of
Hefe's
security's out
in.
there. My head of security's out there chilling. Yo.
So what I was doing with my channel was I was kind of trying to hit all the boxes. So I was live streaming and I was just doing live streams. But after I would get done with the live streams, I would tag the live streams and I would do thumbnails. And I'm like, so maybe if I do nothing but live streams, I can just target my watch time, but I can also target, search where people might actually come back and watch it later. And the thing that hit for me was when I did the live stream where I pretty much read out the terms and agreements of the BOGO deal, because everybody and their mom was like, oh yeah, it's buy one, get one free. I'm like, no, it's not buy one, get one free. It's buy one, pay for one. It's the illusion of free. And I tagged it, and that still today is my most popular video. I'm still getting views off of it.
Wow.
And that was back with the Note 9 when it first came out. So I'm still trying that out to see, how that works.
How long have all you been doing YouTube?
I've been doing it for like a year and a half now.
I think me, I've been doing it I used to do it a long time ago, back in like 2012. I used to make like Black Ops 2 videos. And that was back when I was like middle school, maybe freshman year high school. And then I stopped doing that for a very long time. And this channel technically started back in like March. But in terms of a new YouTube channel that I created, it was 2 years ago. I made gaming videos. I did that for a very long time. My name was, I think, Dennis the Menace at the time. And so I stopped doing that for like a month. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do tech reviews. I rebranded everything. I went to Risky Tech, did everything. And so that's where I'm at right now.
I would say unofficially 4 years, because I've had probably like 12 other YouTube channels, and the other 10 I probably deleted. But mainly on this channel, it's been almost 3 months now, maybe 2.5.
There you go.
That's awesome.
And me, I've been doing YouTube since January, so about almost 9 months now.
Nice.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I was watching Travis beat his 10,000 subscriber video, and I was just like, holy crap. I was like, how the hell did he do that in less than a year? Because I've been on YouTube doing videos inconsistently, mind you, since November of like 2016. And I was just like, man, that is so crazy. So that like really like inspired me. Today I was like, damn, I got to get on this. So I'm just focusing all on that. But I'm at school, so it makes it hard.
Well,
Yeah, man,
dude, I've been friends with Travis like since he was at like 300 subscribers. He's always been real calculated about everything. He's had a plan like from day one. He's never like done anything on accident, really. And his grind is incredible. Like he's got a hustle that's just like ridiculous.
Yeah, and the easiest and the hardest thing about YouTube is consistency. Like if you can nail consistency, that's like half of the battle. And then if you throw in good content, that's literally the recipe for success.
Yeah, that's the thing I struggle with most. It's because like I want to make a good video, but then I spend way too much time on it, making it good, and then I don't upload for like months at a time, and it's just like, so now I'm just focusing and getting it out there.
You got to be consistent, man. That's the only way
Exactly.
you can grow.
Right when I started doing tech reviews, I was like, I need to do this seriously. So I actually set up a schedule for myself and everything, like a day when I'm going to record, a day when I'm going to edit, a day when I release. So now it's definitely better. Just schedule yourself out. Don't burn yourself out, and give yourself a perfect schedule, I guess.
Yeah.
For sure.
And hit up stuff that other people don't do, because I think you guys could see on earlier where I responded to Viper, because he was talking about how his case videos were hitting off, and normally case videos, really don't pop. And I'm like, well, one, everybody's tired about seeing about the specs about iPhone, and two, we're interested in cases, and three, case videos are boring. You make interesting videos along with a case review. I'm going to watch something that I want to know more about and is entertaining. You don't find that out there. Every other case review is well, here's this case that was sent to me by ABC Company and blah blah blah. Just like
Unless you're watching like Flossie Carter or something.
right, and with him, it's entertaining. Like, you know, he's taking stuff that could generally be boring, and you're making it entertaining to where you can listen to it.
I
You know?
appreciate it, man. That's my aim, man. There's so many boring tech channels out there. I am completely going the opposite way. I ain't got time for that. It's like DJ said. You gotta create. Like if you see a space open, you need to create the YouTuber you want to watch. So I want to watch entertaining tech videos. So that's what I try to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And you do entertain.
Oh hell yeah! I wish I had half your energy, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I feel exhausted after watching your videos. I'm like, dang, man, I gotta take a nap, you know?
That's what I used to say when I first met you. I was like, go get hyped up with Viper and then come chill with me because I'm not even gonna be half of that.
Yeah. No, I'm like, yeah, that's what I try to do. I'm like in between Dapper Dap and Viper, just chill, but with a little bit of a little zing in there.
And the other thing about YouTube, and nobody says this consistently enough, and they don't say it enough. No one else says this. You must learn to network. You must learn to connect with people, reach out to people. Don't be afraid to talk to people and get out of your bubble, because a lot of the people who have been successful on YouTube have actually gone and they've backed each other out or backed each other up. So like, for example, let's say you make a video and then your buddy makes a video, you know, you guys help each other out. Like, hey, go check out, you know, my dude's channel. He's made this video. And then you guys go back and forth. And then just like I've seen with Team Unfiltered and the Team 100 community is like
Team Unfiltered.
Those, yeah, like y'all have gotten together and it's like, it's a group now. Like I start to recognize certain people just based off of the group that they're in the community that they have. And these are people that I never would have found just by searching or just randomly, you know, falling into YouTube.
Well, that's one of the things that both Nick and D Nimmin really like preach is YouTube. Like a lot of people forget, especially creators, that it's a social media platform before anything else. Like it's Facebook, it's Twitter, it's just got that element of video that really sets it apart. And so, I mean, if you're selfish and you only think about what you're gonna do and what you're gonna put out, you're not thinking about, oh, my brother right here, he's about to put this video out, it's gonna be dope. You know, nobody's gonna care about you. You're gonna be irrelevant, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of like Tech Brand we talk about. That's one of like the most important things that new creators need to realize is that you have to be active in other creator communities and their live streams and their comment sections. You just need to be active. Like you can't not survive in today's YouTube climate on your own island. It's not going to work.
Yeah, and I think that's something I learned hard because like I remember I was watching Dapper Dop when he was like, you know, like 500, 400 subs. And I found him off like a Reddit post, and I was like, "Oh, cool! This guy's like making."
That's
cool
exactly
videos.
how I found Dapper Dop too.
And I was like,
"It
was the first time like networking had occurred to me, and I just hadn't done it for like the past year and a half. So like in like the last month, I've gone from like 20 followers on Twitter to like now 100, and then like in the last month, I've grown like 30 or so subscribers, and that's like crazy big, even though it's such a small number right now, but that's all because I was networking on Twitter, you know, trying to get to know you guys and stuff like that. And so it's totally true. I wish somebody had told me that a lot earlier.
You know, what's funny is the reason I started YouTube was, well, not the reason, but one of the big reasons actually, not the entire reason, I should say, was because I don't know if you guys know Your Average Consumer, but
yeah, for sure.
I love that dude's videos. Like I would watch his videos from before he was even 1 million subscribers. And I started posting comments on his videos that I was getting like hella likes on his comments. And I was like, you know what? I should just like start a YouTube channel. Like if people love my comments, like they'll probably love my videos. I was wrong. They don't, but I mean,
wow, come on. Dude.
That's how I started though. I was like, hey, this is what's up. But it's commenting on other people's videos.
It's like just like El Jefe said, it's okay to go at it alone if you want, your choice, but the knowledge and growth that can happen when you network is unreal. He is not kidding.
Exactly.
Yo, that's that's a great quote. I didn't even hear him say that. When did he say that?
He just said in the chat.
Oh, word? Oh, damn.
Are you okay?
Dude, you're playing your Switch over there. You're not even looking.
Are you okay, Doppy? You okay?
That, and you never know what you do or what you contribute, how much that can help somebody else out. You know, I made a thumbnail literally just because I saw a tweet from Painfully Honest Tech, and he had his thumbnail up, and then Roberto Blake commented, and he said, "You need a better thumbnail." And I looked at it, I was like, "Well, I could make a thumbnail in 5 minutes. He might like it." You know, I posted it on there, and sure enough, 10 minutes later, that was the thumbnail for his video, and I was like, "What?"
Wait, what happened? You made a thumbnail for Jason? Is that what you said?
Yeah, on Twitter, because he had posted a thumbnail from one of his videos. You made a thumbnail for Jason? It was the video where he actually drove 4 hours. I put 2 hours, but he drove 4 hours to get the iMac Pro, and the video's like a minute and 37 seconds long or whatever. And Roberto commented on it and said, "You need a better thumbnail." And I was like, "Well, hey, I can help out. I can do a better thumbnail." And I just put it on there like just to kind of like to show him like, "Hey, here, just do something like this. This would be cool." And then he just took it and put it right up there. And I was like, "Oh man, it does look really nice." So I didn't get anything out of it. I didn't ask him for compensation or anything like that. I didn't even message him to tell him I was doing it. I just did it. I put it on there, and then next thing you know, I'm looking on YouTube and I see it there, and I'm like, "Hey, I made that."
So what you're saying is Jason owes you royalties.
He does not owe me royalties because I did not charge him. There was no transaction. There was just literally, "That is a horrible thumbnail. Here you go."
Did he reach out to you to thank you or anything?
Yeah, he thanked me on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty cool. But I mean, it's small stuff like that, because let's say someone else saw that, right? Somebody else sees someone with almost 100,000 subscribers, and they put out a thumbnail, and then my random self comes out of nowhere and throws out a thumbnail. There's a possibility that somebody else could look at that and they could come to me and say, "Hey, do you want to make thumbnails for me?"
Yo, isn't that what happened with Paul?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Viper?
Yeah, Paul's banking thumbnails on people.
Paul is the thumbnail genie, man. That dude is insane.
I've been thinking about hitting him up. Shoot.
You might as well. Everybody else did.
There you go.
Yo, his click-through rate is pretty crazy.
Oh, I don't doubt it. That dude is a Photoshop magician.
And there's tons of value out there. Like, never in a million years would I have ever thought it would have been possible to grow a YouTube channel and make videos with a cell phone while using a mirror in the background. And El Jefe showed us that.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I was like, what?
I'm still in disbelief to that, because in the past I've bought expensive, cameras and DSLRs and all this other crap that I ended up having to sell on eBay and didn't even break 1,000 subs. And here's this guy with literally, charisma, camera, mirror, and just,
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I still can't believe he was just shooting with a cell phone in the mirror.
El Jefe's special though, man. You can't compare yourself to El Jefe, man. That dude's he's next level, man.
On a whole nother level right there, right?
Well, we all compare ourselves at least once a day.
El Jefe got that Bay Area swag.
Bro,
Man, El Jefe is the dude, man. That's that dude. He be getting it done. And now he got a camera too. Oh my Lord. Whew.
I know. I can't wait to see what he does with that Nikon.
Man.
I'm still waiting on you to fire me up with that G7, bro. You got to do some crazy stuff, man.
Crazy stuff like what?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I done shot like my last 5 videos. What you want?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Definitely got crispy quality over there.
how many people shoot with the G7 here? Because I use it. I know DAP uses it.
I got the G7 because of DAP. So
I got a T7i.
T7i is flames. That thing is super tight.
Wait. Dop, you got the G7 too?
Bro, I've had the G7 for forever.
Oh, okay.
No, I shoot with the G7. It's funny. I actually started off shooting with Canon. Funny enough, I got it right here. I was gonna make a video on this, like the cheapest mirrorless camera of all time, which is this.
Was that the M50?
Nah, funny, right? Looks exactly like it. It's the original, the OG EOS M.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah. They modeled the M100 and the M50 after it, but it's 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 good. It's good, but it's like you can get it for like $150, and like you get like pretty like DSLR ish quality. You know. Sorry.
So my man El Huffy said that he did a B-roll on his last video with the Nikon doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Yeah, no, you can
Yeah.
tell. You can
Yeah,
tell.
it was good and good B-roll.
Oh, we got my man JD Tech TV. What's up, JD? How you doing, bro? I see you out
JD.
there chilling.
Yo, that is so crazy. That gig he got with Jonathan Morrison. Whew.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, dude. He deserves it though, man. He's a hard worker, and he gets super crispy footage.
That's
Yeah, for
networking,
sure.
man. That's what networking can do. You never know who you can hook up with, and you never know who's watching your video. My God.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yo, Jonathan Morrison is like my favorite creator. Him and MKBHD, but like Jonathan Morrison like talks to like the smaller creators. It's just really super cool. Every time he like comments on somebody's video, I'm like, dang, that's just awesome.
Jonathan Morrison does more than talk to public creators, man. He is like I said, he was on my show like last 2 nights ago. He was talking to me on my show. I'm like, okay.
I know. That was crazy. I was watching, I was like, what is going on?
The cool thing I liked about John was he kind of transcended YouTube, because even though that he still does it mainstream, he's done all these other projects with like Philips Hue and LG where he's actually went and shot full blown commercials for them.
Yep.
And if you check out his Twitter and I think even his Instagram, you'll see him, behind the scenes where he's carrying, the Arri Alexa with the rig and everything like that. He's literally doing all the stuff that, cameramen and DPs are like doing. So he's literally gone beyond YouTube. Like YouTube, that's probably his little side project right now.
Nah, I wouldn't say all that.
Hey, no, trust me, the amount of money that you can pull off of some of those 30-second commercial gigs is crazy compared to what you can get from YouTube.
Yeah.
One of the things that
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think it's cool, like, that I don't think like some of these YouTubers are like in it for the money, which is like inspiring, because a lot of people are like, oh man, let me do this. I want to make a lot of money and get these cool products. And it's like, it's not really about that.
I think it's safe to say that my man Jonathan Morrison has multiple revenue streams outside of YouTube. Just
Definitely.
Just saying. But that's a bad man, dude. His video quality is out of this world.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's funny because I didn't really have I don't know, man. There was only like a couple dudes I put really up there until I didn't watch Jonathan Morrison until JD, actually, to be honest. Kind of introduced me to him. And I was like, man, this dude is freaking super dope.
Yeah, JD Tech. I mean, I believe it, man. I watched the videos. His cinematography is like, whew, that dude don't mess around, man. And he cracked me up because anybody that shoots anything other than 24 frames per second, Jonathan Morrison's like, what are you doing? Don't do that.
Exactly.
He's like, what are you doing out here?
Yeah, but 24 frames per second is classically cinema. And if you
for a reason.
Like I've watched his content all the way back to where he was, doing his videos like in his apartment, like in his bedroom. And when you watch the content over the years and you see how it transforms, and you're just like, okay, this dude he's bringing industry standards to a YouTube platform where before YouTube was like, just grab any camera and just say something into it. Like, I remember the very, very early first days of YouTube where it was very unpolished, very just random cat videos, and just, it was crazy. Now there's literally an actual standard when it comes to cinematography on YouTube.
People buying red cameras for YouTube. It's like,
Exactly.
You used to grab your like 1.2 megapixel webcam.
I don't know if it's like a standard. I mean, you use what you got. I mean, I think that's a common misconception about YouTubers. Like, everybody thinks they need like red cameras, or everybody thinks they need like the best video production. You don't need any of that for YouTube. All you need for YouTube is your smartphone. And once you have a smartphone, you can start doing whatever you want. But
yeah, I mean, like the first like 6-7 videos I made were all on my iPhone.
Yeah, I mean, you got to start with what you got. I mean, you don't have to have like $80,000 gear to make a YouTube video. That's just insanity. But
yeah, no, you absolutely don't.
We are.
Oh, no.
We are all at different.
But when you do,
Oh yeah. I mean, no doubt. Of course. I mean, if you can obtain it, then absolutely, that's what you got to do. But by no means is that the standard. That's crazy.
El Jefe
Like-
just facts right now. It's 2018. No excuses.
My first videos were on this right here, just this GoPro. Like all you need is that and a microphone. But smartphones are so good. I still don't think people understand that smartphones are so good. You almost don't need a camera.
Yeah, like
Somebody getting a spanking in the background or something.
That's what it sounds like over there.
I was like,
They're
6, 9,
listening.
6
They're
kids.
watching the Pats game. They're kind of disappointed.
Oh,
My apartment mate.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Like,
I left at halftime. I was like, all right, it's over. You know.
It's
So
like,
wait,
it's like,
so someone is getting spanked.
Yeah.
no, he was going like this.
It's like JD said, TV said, like that's not to say that you shouldn't shoot with what's in your pocket. I mean, like I said, whatever you got is what you should go with. But obviously, if you can get gear, then you should get gear.
Oh, no,
I'm gonna
like-
shoot a whole video on a cell phone and see what I could do. Like as a challenge, I challenge everybody here to do that, except for like Viper and like El Jefe, who are like veterans at it.
Yo,
No, when I was talking about standards, I'm talking about like if you were to just look up cinematography and you look up people, if you took Jonathan and put him in a room with everybody else that had a Red, everybody else that had an Arri, everybody else that had Final Cut and iMac Pros, he would wipe the floor with 99% of everybody else that had that stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
No, probably.
That's what I meant by standard. I'm definitely not saying go out and get a Red. Like, no.
JD said he will outdo them all. Like, yeah, I believe it, man. Like I said, Jonathan Morton is a bad man. that dude does not mess around.
one
But,
cell phone challenge. Yeah, I like that. I like what El Happy just said. Shoot, edit, upload, SEO, all the stuff. That'd be a cool challenge to do.
Oh,
that'd be a pain in the ass.
the SEO sounds like a pain in the ass.
Seriously, that'd be a pain in the ass.
Hey, well,
Thumbnail,
with
I
the,
think I could do. Maybe.
No, it's the editing. The editing would be a pain in the ass.
I want to try that though. Like no lie,
Yeah.
I kind of want to. Yo, JD, I challenge you, bro. What you say? I see.
Wait,
you
I
on
want to end on this too. That sounds awesome.
Pain in the ass.
yeah, but I mean, here's the thing with that. Things that are, if you're willing to go through all of that with just a cell phone and put in the effort and the work with a cell phone, imagine if you took that same amount of work and effort and used the camera, the best camera that you had, and the editing software and everything else like that. And
No, it doesn't count if it's a Red smartphone.
because
You don't have me with a challenge. The gauntlet's been laid, brother. Hold on, let me looking at the camera. The gauntlet's been laid.
Oh man,
Man, it sounds like we're gonna have a rough ass week.
I'm not going to have a rough week. I'm just going to live stream. You guys can kill yourselves with that.
I can't talk. I started my channel like like 6 7 months on an iPad. Y'all can handle it. I've done the iPad thing. I'm over it. I'm moving on. I'm good.
But that's the thing. You started your channel with an iPad, right?
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure this is measurable. If you take one person that starts off with a DSLR camera and you have another person that starts off with an iPad, the person that has the iPad will be more thankful and creative with the DSLR camera than someone that just starts off with it.
Yeah.
Because you'll be like, look, I came from this. So now that I got all these options and I can do all this, okay, cool. Whereas most people get the expensive gear, they just get stuck in that one option and then they never explore further from there.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with you to a point. I mean, I remember my first video, I like put my phone down and then took a piece of paper and like tried to pan with the piece of paper by pulling it. So, I mean, yeah, I think that you can definitely like limit your creativity by getting something nice. But I mean, if you get something nice and you know how to use it, I think you can be as equally as creative.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
Oh yeah, it definitely comes down to knowledge. It's just I speak from experience because I was the one that didn't listen to everybody else that said you don't need an expensive camera. I was the one that went out and bought the I think it was the T6i at the time, which was like I don't know, $700 or $800.
Yeah.
And people were like, just use your cell phone. It doesn't matter. Just use your cell phone. I'm like, no, I got this bad camera that Casey Neistat has, and I can do it. Like, no. when you're starting off from as beginner, you know, you don't have all the techniques down.
I'm there with you, like, to an extent on that. But, like, for me, it was kind of like, I never really started my channel with the thought that I was going to be, like, huge, to be honest with you. I just kind of, I've always been, like, artistic, right? And I work at a very, a job that is not artistic at all, like, in the least bit. In fact, if you were to be artistic, you'd probably get fired. But the thing for me was, like, I wanted to learn how to be good with a camera. And so I went out and bought a camera. It was that EOS M that I showed you. It wasn't super expensive, but I mean, I learned the technique behind some of the stuff, and I'm still learning, like, a ton. Like, my God, there's so much I learn every single day. But, sorry, I just lost the game. It's between them kind of hot.
No, that's cool.
But anyways, you can still buy, like, expensive stuff and learn, like, if you just have the dedication and the commitment to, like, be creative rather than, like, get into it for, like, a career, I think. Because, like, my goal is to make every video better than the last. I think I've done so, but I mean, I don't think you have to start off with, like, junk, you know?
No, I'm just saying in the retrospect of if you're not in that creative learning environment, like, that's not your focus. Like, I was the one that I wasn't like, oh, I need to learn this. I took a dumb logic approach to it. I just took the approach of, well, if this person is using it, they're using it for a reason. So this is obviously better. So this would make me better. And it wasn't that cause and effect. And that's where I had made that mistake. So that's where I tell everybody else, like, hey, if you're looking at it this way, if you're like me, no. If you have the drive and the will to sit down with the camera and learn it in and out and be creative, then that's completely different.
I rock with you 100% on that, yeah.
Yeah, but for those people that think, you know, money equals results on YouTube, it's like, no, absolutely not.
That is facts.
Sorry, I'm getting a little too philosophical here.
No, I get what you're saying.
You're making good points.
My first YouTube video was off of my phone, my iPhone 7, and I tried to do pretty well, but then I picked up the G7 off of Dop's video, and I didn't get it just because I was like, oh, like you said, money equals success. That's not how it works. I got it because I wanted to improve video quality. I wanted to improve everything. And I also wanted to get it just to learn about cameras, and just to learn how to use them, learn how to do all that stuff. So,
JD Tech, if you want to hop in here, let me know, man. I'll throw you the link. You can come in and have we can talk for real, bro.
Oh, he's playing Spider-Man. I wouldn't even leave Spider-Man. Come on. You can't take him away from Spider-Man.
He already paused it, though. You might want to take the next step.
You're right.
There's a reason I didn't buy that game.
There's a reason why I didn't buy it either. I have an Xbox.
I mean, you might want to hop in and chat, man. Ain't no thing.
So you playing Lego Spider-Man, right?
Hurts.
I am still stuck halfway between GTA 5 and Skyrim.
Dang.
Which re-release?
I don't even know. All I know is whenever I have a bad day at work, I get to come home and swing an axe into somebody's face.
Hey, shoot JD that link, baby.
All right, JD. I'll DM you the I can't talk. I'll DM you the link, man. You copy when you can. No problem.
Here it comes.
If I can talk correctly, that'd be good. So Tech Rant. Do you ever? I know you think that live streaming is easier for you, but do you ever like think about doing like just regular like videos, or do you ever miss doing regular videos?
I miss doing regular videos, but with having a kid and this being my first kid, it's very difficult because it takes so long for me to. It takes a long time for me to edit. It takes a long time for me to shoot, and it takes the total process for me was about 3 hours. That's what I was able to get it down to, and even in between chasing my kid around, doing diapers, and playing with him, it's just really hard to focus on that and be dedicated to all that and play with him and be in his life and be around him at the same time. So I noticed that it was more efficient and it was easier for me to do a 15 to 30 minute live stream that I could always just tag later, because the content that I was doing, all the time I was putting into, I was getting the same results. Like if I do a 30-minute live stream and I do a produced video, I get about the same amount of views. I get about the same amount of watch time. So I'm like, if right now, if I'm going to do all of that, I'd rather dedicate 30 minutes to YouTube, spend the other 2.5 hours with my kid.
That's what's up.
There you go.
Yo, congratulations, by the way, on your first kid, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he just turned 1 back in June, and it's amazing how fast he's growing.
Wow, that's wild, man.
They don't stay little forever, bro. They don't stay little forever.
Man, I feel young.
Man, my man Bender, man, you got the setup back there, bro. I mean, good lord.
Oh yeah, I like never use it neither. I was actually planning on.
Ooh.
I'm glad you got me in on this tonight because I was planning on using this for my like tips and tricks starting tomorrow, actually. So I kind of like how it feels.
Yeah. Is this the Razer Nemo speakers?
They are.
Oh, I've been thinking about getting those. Those are fresh.
I like them. Like the best thing about it is I never had USB speakers before.
Yeah.
It's so nice to not go to 2 different places to adjust your volume.
Yeah, I
Like
got you.
not having to turn the knob and then fix it on like the PC. Just one thing, pick one or the other, changes both, and it's perfect.
Oh, happy telling you to do it.
I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm gonna finish my Mavic Pro video tonight. I'm gonna do tips and tricks tomorrow.
There you go.
Bender. I don't think I've ever seen your channel, dude.
Bender Tube OG, man.
Bender Tube OG. Let me go hit this up.
Thank you.
Is that a stream deck in the background?
Yeah, it is. It's like half set up.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
I don't entirely understand how to use those things. I've seen them.
You gotta check out my video.
Man, your videos look crispy, dude.
Thank you.
Man, that's a compliment coming from Dop, because Dop is crispy AF.
And that's not even
can we,
4K, so I feel good about that.
Can we throw a link in the chat for his channel?
Absolutely.
Yeah, here, I'll do it right now.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
That's it's not probably not gonna let you throw the link in there since I didn't mod you, I don't think. So it's gonna be goofy.
Oh wait, no, I gotta go back and do all that. Hold up.
So you're thinking about changing up your regular like background to what it's looking at right now?
Oh yeah. I figure because I'm gonna start just being like 2 different series, like reviews and then tips and tricks.
Yep.
Plus, I'm getting, as much as I love Batman, I love everything about Batman. I have like 17 Batman pop vinyls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting sick of seeing this canvas print behind me every video.
Okay.
But I have no clue how to change it up because I live in an apartment. I can't. They don't want me like drilling into the walls and stuff. So it's whatever I could put up with command strips.
Makes sense.
So
I got a general question for you guys. So obviously I'm gonna probably start showing my face in my videos. How do you guys like this where I'm sitting right now? This is just my dorm room or my apartment. So like, what do you guys think? Obviously it'll be on the G7, so things will be
RGB lighting, bro. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, $14 strip.
RGB lighting. I love RGB lighting. Everybody knows I love RGB lighting and anything. You should get that. I recommend getting like, maybe like a shelf.
I didn't even look at you. Let me see what you.
All right, there is the link to Bender's channel.
What lens do you got, bro?
I got the stock 14 to 42. I do have some old Canon FD lenses. What is this? This is a 35 to 70, and then I have a 50 millimeter prime, but that's like 100 because of the crop factor.
What's your f-stop?
1.8 on the prime, and I don't actually know what's on this guy. 3.5 on this guy.
Use that 1.8, stop it up to like f2 2.2, and yeah, you should look pretty good. I mean, you'll have a pretty decent bokeh on that.
Yeah, the only thing is like there's no autofocus because it's Manual
don't use
lens.
autofocus.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never use autofocus.
Well, you can't on the G7 because of the contrast detection autofocus. It's not like an
Yeah.
H7.
No, that phase it needs phase detection, but no, don't use autofocus at all. Like forget it. Especially if you're just gonna do a talking head portion, like it's not even worth it. Like if you're gonna be like moving around or something like that, I get it, but
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, if your setup's just gonna be behind you like how you are right now, definitely recommend maybe getting like a shelf or like something to put up like tech, just to show off what you do on your channel.
Gotcha.
Man, y'all camera wisdom talk about don't use autofocus, but I gotta use autofocus on my video.
You move around too much.
no,
Yeah,
Viper, it's gonna
just-
ruin
it's
you,
just-
dude.
It's just your face talking, but at the same time, you still gotta use autofocus.
I gotta use autofocus, man.
The only thing with autofocus, because you're gonna be using the G7, so I mean, if you're gonna stick with the 14 to 42, then you should be fine. I mean, the aperture only goes to like 3.5 anyway, so I mean, it's not gonna matter that much. But if you ever like plan on doing like anything with like an aperture like f2.5 and lower, then you really like you're not gonna be able to use autofocus. Like it's just it's terrible on the G7. Like it's so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
You completely lost me with all that camera talk, but I got you.
Just keep your aperture open or closed.
Viper says he just hits the record button and lets the camera do the magic.
Basically, what I do is
Yeah,
I set up the G7. I put the autofocus on. I connect the camera to Wi-Fi so I can connect it to my Note 9, and I hit the record button, and I'm gone. That's it.
Yeah, you don't need it though. Like you were doing it with your webcam before, dude. Like it's your personality that draws your crowd. Like that.
Oh, yeah.
Camera has nothing to do with it.
No,
And the sunglasses, you know.
Oh yeah, and the shades, the sunnies.
Gotta get them.
I don't need, but man, I do like the way they come out with the G7 on the video. Whew, man. Damn.
Yeah, it comes out crispy.
Crispy.
G7 is like, man, it's such a good camera for how low price it is.
Yeah, I can't wait till Panasonic releases that full frame. Like, I
know, I'm so excited.
Oh,
I've been watching.
Oh, we getting Bender some love. I like that. See, man, Vibe Nation, y'all so cool. Y'all cool as hell, man. Y'all giving
Thank
Bender-
you guys are the best, man.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta give Bender the love, man. He's putting.
There you go. There you go.
That's what's up.
All right.
Real quick, is it true that with the Apple Watch that the I'm probably gonna say it wrong, but ECG is only available in the US?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, wow.
Because the health
Because it's the
regulations,
American Heart Association or what?
no, the health regulations in other countries are different. So I guess Apple didn't get the approval in like Europe and the other nations yet. So they're still working on that.
Oh, wow.
Right now, it's
Makes
exclusive
sense.
to the US. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
But the technology's still there. So.
Yeah.
It would have to be. I mean, unless they made two models.
A European model?
Yeah, international version.
Oh, my man, Iwan Cheeto and something to everybody. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yo, Bender, I just subscribed, dude.
All right. Thank you, man. I'm gonna check you out. Hold on, right now, actually. Can we get a link up for my buddy right there?
Well, buddy, who we talking
Everybody.
Everybody. Let's go.
Everyone.
Sure. Give me a second.
No, I'm kidding.
I gotta let me find Techno Minute channel real quick.
Yo. Techno Minute. Actually, you know, people always ask me, like, isn't your video supposed to be like 1 minute long? I initially was going to do that. Then I realized, oh, crap. You can't make 1 minute videos. It's just, you got to say too much.
Especially with our content.
2007.
Yeah.
Like, is it worth getting?
Yeah,
Yes.
my man,
Links down below.
My man, 2 Minute Tech tried that and failed.
Yep, horribly. I remember.
Yeah.
He did, dude. That was tight though.
Failed.
I mean, at least he tried. I think my
What's
intro-
up with Aaron, man? I haven't seen Aaron in a minute. How's he doing?
He going through some health issues, I believe.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Oh
but he's all right,
man,
though.
that sucks, dude.
Yeah. Oh, there was a channel. Okay. Oh, you got a custom URL. Well done, sir. Well done.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, you
Thanks.
got it once you reach a Hondo.
Got to, absolutely. All right, there's Techno Minute link. Y'all check them out.
Yo, thanks, guys. It's dope.
Dang, we just got 9 subs here. Thank you.
Yo, Tech Rant. I gotta ask you though. Who is Demolition Trent?
Oh fuck.
Okay.
So what had happened was I decided that a long time ago when I was playing Black Ops 2 and I was watching other people play Black Ops 2 freshly,
Demolition. I got you.
I was going to start up a Call of Duty channel and show my impressive kill death ratio of 0.05. And
Oh no!
All right, the next link coming into a Tech Rant link. There y'all go.
That's how it worked. That's what I used to do. Once I was playing Black Ops 2 and I was inspired by like FaZe and all them to create a channel, and I was doing stuff. And my name that I did was called "This Is Where It's At Here." And so every time I talk, they would be like, "What's up, guys? This is where it's at here." Just because, you know, it was weird. I don't know. My thought process back when I was like, I don't know, like 14 was weird.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Nah,
Rookie!
that
Why
makes
don't you
sense.
have a custom URL, buddy?
I do. What do you mean?
It's not showing up on your channel.
Oh my god!
just
If
to
I
let
really
everybody
go-
know, if you're going to watch my videos, I cuss a lot.
All right, this is Rookie's link right here. There y'all go.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's funny because when you search Ruski Tech,
Russian techno comes on.
Oh, I looked at that. I was trying to find it. I was like, wait, what the hell is this?
Russian techno, bro. That's
I
hilarious.
gotta get my SEO better and get it like above there, and you know,
3
but
million
every time it's
views,
such
bro.
it's hilarious.
Oh my!
Yo, that took me forever though to beat the SEO. Like I had this one video, it was like Techno Minutes. It was just some like random guy just moving knobs on like a mixer, and for like a minute, and that's all the video was. But it showed up every time you searched it. It was so frustrating.
Okay, when I started, if you looked up BenderTube, you would get 20 videos about pipe bending,
I saw that. I did.
and
see
then
that.
and then originally I had Bender Studios, but if you try to look that up on actually just BenderTube. If you try to look that up on Twitter, it's just like some random Russian dude with like a smiley face.
That's funny, dude.
That's why I had to add the OG to end of everything.
The next link is Dapper Dop. There y'all go. Well, I don't know why you don't
I
have
mean, if you search up
Dapper Dop.
BenderTube right now, your channel comes up because I tried to search up BenderTube OG and I couldn't see anything.
I think I got Dapper Dop. I'm not sure. I might not even come up. It
you
might
know,
be like Dapper Dog or something.
Yeah, I think YouTube just randomly recommends Russian stuff because I was watching one of your live streams, Viper, and I fell asleep and I woke up and the first video I saw was there was a Russian bear that they taught how to play hockey. And I'm like, how in the world did I get here?
Us Russians,
To
we
be
were
fair, that's not a bad trade-off.
strange breed.
Russian bear.
Was it like a how-to video, or they just
No. Like I woke up and there was this bear wearing ice skates, skating in a circle, holding a hockey stick, and there's just this guy. I guess he was a Russian dude, and you just hear like the little, I don't know, you see like the Russian writing and stuff, and a whole bunch of weird shit going on, and you just see this bear just going around in circles. I'm like, how the fuck did you even get the bear in skates? Like, what?
Hey, but you watched the whole video though.
Look, it was.
How could
You
you
gave
not?
him a view though, right?
It was 4:15 in the morning. I forgot that I had autoplay on. Okay. I blame YouTube for that.
Yeah. I mean, there was once I was watching, what was it? I can't remember what those instruments are called, but it's got like it's like a keyboard and you like blow through it with
Xylophone?
air.
No.
No.
Accordion? Accordion.
No. It's like a
Harmonica?
small.
Oh,
yeah.
I know. It's like a guitar or like.
Yeah. Anyways, I was watching some guys do like a compilation and I fell asleep. I woke up like 2 a.m. and I start watching these videos. And so the next morning I wake up and I'm like, and I get this notification. It's like your items have been shipped from Amazon. I was like, wait, what the hell? And I had actually bought one online at 2 a.m. and I didn't remember.
Oh my god. Oh
Yeah, Melodica. That's what it's called.
Was it expensive?
No, it was like $20, but I still was like, what the hell? Like,
What kind of musical voodoo did you watch?
That makes him buy stuff and he doesn't remember it.
Oh my god! I'm finally able to claim my custom URL for Viper Live. Yes, finally.
Able to claim what?
My custom URL for Viper Live.
Hey,
Dude, you were able to claim that a while ago at 100 subs.
Nah, the channel had to be
takes a
live for 30
while
days.
sometimes.
Yeah, you got to.
Wait, time out. I got
Yeah,
my
no,
custom URL. Why does it still say Demolition Trend? What the hell?
It took me a while for mine to come up. Like I got mine last year and it didn't show up for like another like 2 months.
Jesus.
Mine still doesn't show up half the time.
That's YouTube for you. Always messing
Yeah.
up. Gotta love YouTube.
Time to tweet YouTube. What is going on? I know I only have 100 subscribers, but I matter.
100 lives matter.
They're gonna reply and be like, "Nope."
Savage Wendy tweet.
We got to tell them, Tech Rant, 100 life matters. Yes.
Yep. I am a loyal subscriber of paying to not see ads.
So, Rookie, what are you working on next, man?
I actually, so on my unboxing of the Apple Watch, I used a new like tripod head. It was like a horizontal arm. And so I'm actually going to be reviewing that because I had trouble finding like an arm, a horizontal little bar, just to get those overhead shots. And so I had trouble finding like parts and everything. And so I'm going to review this and let everybody know that this is out there. So,
Do you need a counterweight for that, or?
So Dapper Dop, he let me know that you should get a counterweight for it. But on my tripod, you can lock like the weight of it, I guess. And so, and when you put the camera on it, it doesn't just like swivel and it doesn't move around. It just stays locked. And so, but usually they do recommend getting like a water bottle or something on a string to put on it.
Yeah, so
it wasn't
tip over.
Yeah, it wasn't necessary for me. I think maybe my camera was light enough, or I don't know. But
Okay.
yeah, it was pretty cheap. I think it was like $45, and it was perfect. It did what was necessary.
That's not bad because that bar I got was like 120 plus I still get everything else. So
Yeah. So I think that's what my next video is going to be on.
nice.
That's cool. It's cool.
All right, my question goes out to people who own like the gaming chairs because I don't know which review to trust or which one to go across. At what price range are you aiming for with these type of chairs to where they're still good quality, but like I know you shouldn't go out and buy a $50 gaming chair and think that it's going to be good, but
My man El Jefe told me not to spend less than $200 for a gaming chair. That's what he-
Really? $200? Because I got this one right here, $100, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's good quality. It supports my back. I have had zero problems. And it was like $100. It was like on sale on Newegg, and I enjoyed it a lot.
what's the
On
weight
sale.
limit on yours?
I think 340. It's
Okay,
pretty
good.
high.
See, that's nice. Because I got the DX Racer for fat asses, and this thing costs $400 and it sucks.
Sunday. So if you guys don't know, I love RGB. I mentioned it earlier. There's a chair, a gaming chair by
Corsair.
not Corsair, not
There's
Corsair, but
another one. Oh God.
it has RGB in it, and I got pissed off because I waited forever for it to be released, and they just released it. It was like $400, but it doesn't come with the RGB kit. RGB kit sold separately, and you have to wait another like 3 months for it. And I was so pissed off.
That's
Oh,
That's frustrating.
that's janky.
I was annoyed. I
What's
was like, you know
up?
what? I can go without it.
Yo, it's JD.
Oh, what's up,
What the heck? How's it
No
going?
freaking way. Is that JD?
JD?
JD's in here.
How you doing,
Putting
man?
my switch down for this guy.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, no, I'm going to put the push down. Okay. I got it.
Tune over there.
You have his attention and his curiosity.
Dang, man. I'm trying to figure out, like, is this automatically flipping me? There we go. Now it's good.
You're good now.
Dude, Google Hangouts, man. Tough.
Not for a cinematography master like yourself. Come on now.
No, whatever, man. How we doing? Fellas, all doing good?
Just hanging out.
Good, chilling.
Doing excellent.
Hanging out,
Man.
man.
Oh, he's on set too.
Nah, man. It's just, well, this is like the only thing, man. Hold on, I got to move this back. Hold on. This is driving me nuts.
What, the light?
Yeah, you can't come in here with the lighting on point, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, that exposure, man.
Yeah, it's a little rough. Hey, quit
you look
yelling
good.
at me, Doc. Come on, man. Quit yelling at me.
You look beautiful,
All
man.
right,
You look beautiful.
I'm an amateur over here compared to you, man. Come on, quit yelling
Right.
at me. Come on, man. Whatever. It's just gonna look like trash. It's all right.
Nah, you look good, bro.
That's all right. Oh, thank you.
So, JD, did you grab a new iPhone over the weekend?
No, man. I think I'm going to upgrade, but I'm just kind of figuring out if I'm going to upgrade to the 10s or the 10s Max. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know, man. I like the smaller form factor of the 10s. So the 10s Max is looking cool, but I think I'm going to get a watch before I get anything else.
What do you have now?
Now it's just a 10. I just have like an iPhone 10, and then I have the Apple Watch 3.
You better not upgrade from the 10 to the 10s. You know better.
Unless it's a Max, man, right? I don't know, man. It's the camera that's getting me. You know, the camera's making me want to do it.
The camera's legit, man. I mean, you know firsthand. You've been Jonathan been feeling it. All right, so you got to tell us the story, man. I mean, I don't know the whole story, but you got to tell us the story since you're here. How did you get connected with Jonathan like that, man?
Oh, it was I think it was just one of those like right place at the right time. Like I was following him on Twitter, obviously, and I just happened to see it at the right time, saying, "Hey," he said, "Hey, I'm looking for some extra work. You know, send me some examples of your work." And I said it to a friend. I was like, "Man, did you see this?" Like I was like pointed to him, and I was like, "You see this?" And he goes, "Well, send him some of your stuff." I was like, "Well, it'll never happen." Like, I guess it wouldn't hurt. So like I sent him like 5 pieces of work, and like 15 minutes later, I got a DM from him. You know, like saying that the work is pretty good and that he likes it, and how about if I come out and like work with him for a week and kind of see what happens. So did that. It took a couple months of like planning everything out, because like to kind of like associate or kind of figure out my own life in order to head out there. And then I did that for a week. We came back for a second week, kind of like a month later after that, brought my wife out. They wanted to like meet her and like just kind of show her around and make sure that she like likes the whole space too, because they're super conscious of like your home dynamic to make sure that like everything is like good and solid, because otherwise if it's not, you wouldn't be a good hire because your bad energy would affect them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Wow.
it was like a good business decision to bring her out too and kind of like show her the whole place. She loved it, obviously, and we moved out like once we got the offer, it took about like less than 30 days for us to head out to California, which is kind of crazy.
That is
but
quick, man.
Yeah, it was super fast. Like the whole thing was like a 4-month kind of process, 3.5, 4-month process. But that's just like logistics of life, of living on the other side of the country. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Well, it seems like you're enjoying yourself, though. It seems like it was a good move.
No, it's terrible, man. It's literally the
worst thing ever.
Yeah, it's the worst job of all time, man. No, it's cool, man. That's what I keep saying about it. Like people keep asking, I just keep saying it's cool, because there's really no other way to describe them. It's just how it is. Like it's a cool aesthetic.
You've done a lot of product with him so far. What is your favorite project you've done with him so far? Because you've done a lot.
I don't know, man. Like the Tesla thing was cool, right? Like that was cool. Getting to meet like Elon Musk, that was fun. I don't know, man. Like I think it's just I think it's still I think the iPhone the XS Max was probably my favorite so far. I think it's the best video that he's done in recent memory. So with the people that we brought in, so like myself and the rest of the team, like dude, the level that he's doing right now, that's not even the maximum level that we want to even be at. It's we're looking to not leave YouTube behind, like kind of y'all were saying before. Like we're not looking to leave YouTube behind, but we're looking to separate ourselves and make like all ships rise with the tide. You know what I'm saying? Like the better that we get, and if people are doing things that we're doing, if not better, then that's their fault, right? That's the own creator's fault. That's not somebody else's fault. That's your fault for not being better. So we kind of feel like we're kind of at that space where like everybody's kind of coming up a little bit, and it's our job to kind of continue to rise above it to show where it can go and like kind of pave the path for other people to follow it as well. So that's kind of a PR answer. I didn't mean to make that a kind of a PR answer, but like that's legitimately kind of how it is. Like I think that's the best one.
No, I mean that's kind of where MKBHD went when he hired his team. Like I think last year, like when he hired his team, he went like completely next level with it. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Brandon and Ben are next level, man. Like they're pretty great.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, they're cool, man.
No doubt.
What are you guys looking to? What's the next step for you guys? Like, so like where you're at right now, because you always think of like, what's the next camera gear that I want? What's the next style that I'm going to get? Are we all trying to stay in our own style? Are we trying to upgrade camera equipment, or are we trying to upgrade content? I always get like
upgrade
content,
content.
like where people are at.
100%
Content here.
100% content.
I mean, it's the right answer, I think. You know?
I try to every video that I do, I try to improve like one small thing, whether it's editing techniques or camera techniques or just like script, maybe vocabulary or whatever.
Yeah.
And so just increasing bit by bit, but especially with content.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
consistently both. Like I'm trying to be like you, JD.
Man, whatever, man. I'm trying to catch up to you. I'm trying to catch up to all you guys. Like, dude. The algorithm is murdering me right now because like I don't upload enough, right? Like it's been, dude. These iPhone weeks you got a lot to do during the day, so like it's tough to kind of do your own stuff. But you know it's cool. Like you still get to be creative throughout the day, so it's not like you miss it. It's just it's not my own thing. But that'll kind of come, right? But you guys, like y'all are killing it right now. All of you absolutely killing it. Destruction. I'm not there, man. I'm not there, man. I'm not at y'all's level right now.
You're goofy, dude.
Great.
We're all like, yeah,
is
right.
Dapper Dop's word today.
I want to.
Oh no, that's my word for life, dude.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
want to talk to you about the video you made about the Apple Watch because I made a similar video. You were talking about how the Apple Watch could change lives, and I made one talking about how it could save lives. It's crazy, man. What do you talk to us about the Apple Watch? What do you think about it, really?
It's the ECG or EKG, however you want to say it. Like it's that feature. That's the next level.
Yeah,
kind of thing. Like I think of Viper. I didn't know until like relatively recently that you were a physics guy too, man. But like you know, like you and I, man, we come from like those like scientific backgrounds. So I think you probably think in the same way that I do. Like whenever you look at the world or like a product or anything that you see that comes out, like you kind of see the applications. For first, like you think like a scientist, like you analyze and you break it down as to what its purpose is and what its potential is. Therefore, you can add your value into it depending on how through that test how it comes out.
right.
But like when I watch the Apple Watch, man, it's one of those things. Like my family, thankfully, doesn't suffer from a lot of like cardiac issues, but it's the number one cause of death in the country, and I think it's the number one cause of death in like 40% of the world. I think mosquitoes are number one. Yeah, mosquitoes are number one, which is weird. Well, also weird fact: mosquitoes have killed half the people that have ever lived ever.
I believe it.
What? That's real?
Wait.
Yeah, that's
Hold on.
Like, that's not funny, but I mean, like, wow.
yeah,
like,
that's real.
Hold on. So you mean to me you have a physics degree?
I do have a physics degree. Yeah.
Oh my God! Wow, that is man. We like part of the 1%, bro.
Man, y'all need a live stream
I remember
channel
when I
called
found out
Dexter's
about
Lab
it.
2.0.
No, man. I'm way past my
We're
physics days, bro. I'm way past that.
It was a weird choice that I shouldn't have done it, man. Like I had like marketing experience and stuff before. Like I wish I had just like made the YouTube decision way before because like I left the physics stuff behind. Like it's cool to have that knowledge, but like
Absolutely.
when does that really come in handy? Like
Jeopardy.
not that often.
Not at all. I was originally a computer science major, but I wasn't doing so well in computer science.
Computer
Yeah.
science?
Yeah,
I did not know that. That's what I'm in right now.
I was originally a computer science major, but I wasn't getting the grades that I thought I'd be getting, so I switched to physics. And I barely survived physics. I survived.
That's a weird switch to think they like better grades physics. Wow.
Wait. Hold on. You were in computer science and said, I will get better grades if I switch to physics.
That's what I'm thinking.
I thought I'd do better because I like in high school, I did well in physics. I figured, okay, maybe I'll do better in physics. So I switched to physics. Yep.
I have a question. If so, I'm in college right now. If you guys who obviously are doing YouTube right now, you guys have any like advice for like what you would wish you would have known in college for YouTube, what would that be?
Not go to college.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if I can
Don't-
be really honest with you for a minute, if you know that you want to pursue YouTube full time or YouTube or use YouTube to get to a higher level or a higher place, avoid college, man, because you're gonna be in so much debt when you come out. It's ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
Plus, there's so many other places to get information these days too.
And if you really want to learn it, just go to like a small trade school or self teach, I guess. 'Cause
Or community.
programming, computer science is an easy thing to learn online.
Yep.
And all of that is easy to learn. I'm doing it just to get like a secure job in that point.
It's a very secure job.
Yeah. But what I'm thinking about doing is if I definitely want to take like you to the next level, I might still get a degree, but in communications and marketing.
That's
And
what I'm
that-
getting a degree in right
That's
now. So.
that's not a bad move. Yeah, communications and marketing, like that's helped me at least with like brand deals and stuff. So like that's really helpful. Or if you're gonna go to college, like go for film. Like there's nothing wrong with that.
That's what
Yeah.
I wish I did.
I mean, that's what I'm
That's
studying.
fine.
I'm studying film, communications, and entrepreneurship.
Dude, you're on the
There you
roll
go.
right now.
Yeah,
You're
If
right
you
there.
want to go to college, there you go. You're set.
Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't change what I did. I mean, if I had to make the decision back again, I probably would still go to college. But I really can't tell people today like college is the best choice because there's so many other choices you can make not going to college.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
network while you're in college. Get to know
Hell yeah.
as many people as you possibly can that are either going to be close to or similar to what you're into or career wise or whatnot, and get to know them. One, just because it's a good experience to know people. Two, for references, because when you go out and get your first job, it's really hard out there. So you need as much ammunition and references. You might know somebody on college campus or whatever that may have a job somewhere that they can hook you up just so you can get that money started. And so that's just my biggest thing. That's something that I wish I would have done more in college, was get to know more people.
Absolutely. It's not what you know, it's who you know, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that makes sense. I had a friend actually who got a job at Apple back in like February. And I ended up actually getting a job there too. But it was because of him. And I was able to like network. So I guess that's real true.
Yeah, that's a good place to be too, man. Apple does well for their employees. That's good.
Yeah, I actually quit. So
Oh,
Wow.
fuck that shit, man.
Okay.
You should make a video about that, bro. You will get tons of views.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
probably.
just too stressful for me. Like, I mean, the people were great, but like customers, retail, it's awful. I mean, what was frustrating is I'm a creative person. I like to solve problems, but Apple gives you a preset of problems or solutions that you offer to people. And it's so frustrating. I was told I was only allowed to say three different things. And then beyond that, I can't like come up with any creative way to solve something. And so for me, it was too stressful. And I was just like, I can't do this, So
Yeah, I get that. That makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, I knew that they were like super strict with stuff. I know it's like it's a solid company to work for if you can, like you said, like get past those little things.
yeah,
it's tough.
yeah, it's really cool. Like, I'm so happy for the experience, like meeting the people there. And like, honestly, like since I was a kid, I've always wanted to work at Apple. So being able, like, accomplishing that, I was like super cool. But like Apple corporate is much better than like Apple retail. Like the guys that were working there, they've been there 12, 15, 20 years. And they're still doing the same 9-to-5 job. And I'm just like, I don't see myself that, 10 years from now doing that. And it was just, I was like, if I keep doing this right now, I'm just going to get stuck in it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, the other thing I would say, and this is more of a financial thing, is if you're in college right now, if you have student loans, if they're unsubsidized, meaning that they accrue interest, start throwing, even if it's $50 every paycheck, throw something at that, because when you get out and Navient starts knocking down your door for these payments, it's a pain in the ass.
Looks good with credit and everything. So if you just start
Yeah.
small dollars into it.
for
But-
sure. Yeah.
There's just so many people that they come out of college and they, let's say, God forbid, they don't get a job. It's like, hey, it's time to pay these back. We don't care if you got a job or not.
That's what happened with my wife. Like, we're still paying her college debt, and she doesn't even work in that field. Like, in her major, like she doesn't use her degree at all.
I mean, that's the thing I'm scared most about, because like I am getting a communications degree, but I've always been good with IT. So like I'm not worried I can't get a job in IT, but it's just like, how far can I go with that? And like, why am I paying all this money? But I'm already.
Yeah, you're in IT, right? That's what I meant.
Okay, this is life advice for everybody watching this.
Oh,
If
God.
you are going to go into IT, you do not need more than an associate's degree. What you need are certifications. Certifications. I don't care if it's Microsoft Word, Apple, if it's CCNA, if it's Security Plus, get your certifications, because when you get into that interview room, you can answer as many questions as you possibly can perfectly. But if you do not have certifications, they will pick someone that has certifications over you.
Yeah.
True
You,
story.
you missed the major key point in all this. You need patience. Patience in IT is like the biggest thing. People get on your nerves. You get those tickets. One ticket will blow you off if you don't have patience, and you'll quit, fired, whatever, and it just messes everything up. Need patience.
Yeah. But yeah, certifications, that's the true story right there. I've been passed up over like 6 different jobs because someone has more than I do.
Dang. Yeah, I'm trying to get JAMP certifications for mobile device management right now, but it's wicked expensive. It's like $2,500 a course. So
yeah,
it's expensive.
Things, man. Yeah,
it's expensive. I'm sorry.
If you, no, you're good. If you have your degree, like it's not. I'm never going to tell somebody to not go to college if they want to go to college. I'll kind of like ask them about, like, be like, all right, what do you want to do? And then you can say, well, you can do that or not. Like sometimes college is good, sometimes it's not. But even if you have a degree, like for sure get one. Like it's perfect if you're already going through it and you're worried that you're not going to work in the same field from the degree that you're getting. The degree that you get for your bachelor's, like nobody gives a shit what it's in. Like it's just a golden ticket into that seat for an interview. Like it doesn't matter what you have, as long as you have one. They're like, oh, they're dedicated enough to go through 4 years and complete something. It's the master's now is like the master's is the bachelor's of 10 years ago. You can't get anything other than relative entry level unless you're like going with somebody, or you just kind of like there's a few exceptions to this rule, but like it's pretty much you're just getting entry level, and you have to get a master's after you get that initial job. Like I've seen people like they go for their master's right away, which is a huge mistake unless you are like know for a fact that that's the one thing. Like an astronomer, like if you go for like planetary science, like I did, like if you wanted to be a planetary scientist, if you wanted to be an astronomer, like fine, you go and do that stuff. But if you're getting it like because it's the next step up, like in communications, and then you're getting it in a master's level of communications within that, dude, you don't know if you're going to be working in that. Like for sure, don't do that. Just get the degree and get out, and then like you said, like get certifications if you have to, man. You know, I wouldn't worry about like what you have. It's just the fact that you have it, which is good.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because with IT, you can. This is how I translate it. If you go to school for 4 years and spend $40,000 in IT, you'll make anywhere between 40 grand to maybe 70 grand over the course of your lifetime, based off experience. If you spend $10,000 into the right certifications, you are easily going to make $100,000 to $200,000 just based off of the certification. And that's why I tell people to just do a mix, like have some college, but make sure you have your certs as well.
Yeah, not kidding.
Sweet, thanks guys. That was helpful.
To answer your question from a while ago.
Yeah.
No doubt, man.
Yo, so JD, you enjoying Cali?
Yeah, Cali's good, man. I keep kind of saying this to people, but like Cali's pretty similar to Orlando. It's just got taller palm trees. Like,
what?
It's pretty much the similar vibe. If you haven't been to like SoCal and Orlando, like you don't know what I'm talking about. Like it's the similar demographic. Like the things that you can do there, like obviously LA is just like kind of a scaled up version of that, but it feels very similar. The look is very similar. Even the houses are very similar.
Really?
It was interesting. Like it was interesting coming out here going like, oh, this isn't that much different. Like it was easy for me to assimilate.
It's just hella expensive.
See, that's the other crazy thing, man. Like Orlando. So like, all right. So like the cost of living. So like, say this is Orlando. The cost of living, or what you get paid, and the cost of living is kind of like this, right? Like what you get paid is never enough. Orlando's expensive. But LA, even though it's up here, like that difference between the two is kind of exactly the same. So you're getting paid more. It's more expensive to live here, but you're getting paid more. So like that gap between the two is kind of the same. It does. It very much depends on like where you're at. Like I couldn't live in downtown LA for where I'm living out in like I'm like east. I'm like 40 minutes east of LA. You know, so like out here, kind of like it's a little bit easier.
Yeah,
but not really. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, so you're near LA?
What's up?
You're near LA?
Like 40 minutes east of LA.
I'm coming your way in a few weeks, bro.
Are you really?
I am.
Yeah. Everybody from Team Unfiltered is, dude.
One of y'all going to Vid Summit.
Oh, that's right. That's right. No, we talked about that, man. We need to get all right. So you, Dob, and then Brandon, y'all are all going to be in LA, right?
So is Travis and El Jefe too.
Yep. Dude, we need to figure that out, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. For sure, yeah.
I'll fly out to LA just for that.
But I was thinking about that because I saw a ticket online for $200. I'm like, I could just do it 24 hours. Nobody will miss me here.
Vid Summit's cool. Like it's good for networking. Like if you want that, good for networking, collabs, and stuff like that. You get to listen to some pretty cool people. Like that's cool.
Yeah,
y'all have fun. I'm not going, but
man, you ain't got to go, but you better come to the hotel or something, say hello or something.
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna come and hang out. But when y'all are going, I'll be like, all right, man, I'll grab a drink with y'all in 2 hours. Y'all get tired of this?
Yeah, no, I'm doing the same thing as you. I'm probably not gonna actually go to Vid Summit. I'm just gonna kick it with everybody once we all square up. Cool. You know?
Yeah, I'm down with that. But, are y'all going to try to get the same place, or are all kind of staying separate?
I think most of us are staying at the Western, I believe.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Viper, do you have a super troll following you or something?
Yeah, all
those dislikes. Yep, I know. I was looking at that too.
I just saw that.
He's been kind of calm lately, but I guess he's back tonight.
But yeah, man, it's a trip though because I was looking at if I had I had very strange circumstances when it came to property and stuff like that. But if I on my salary, almost anybody in the medical field, teachers, nobody can afford homes in the city that I live in.
Yeah.
Their salaries won't cover it. It's crazy in LA, but
yeah, LA's nuts, man. Because we were my wife and I, we were in Orlando. We were maybe 6 months away from getting a house, man. We had everything saved. We were good. Everything was fine. And then all the stuff came up. And then I looked at the finances versus how much I would have to pay there versus paying out there. And now it's 3 years away. So realistically, 3 years away, dude, it's tough. It's tough to find.
That is expensive.
Not only just something that's under 500,000, but something that's actually in a decent neighborhood that
dude, 500K will get you a 1-bedroom in the hood.
I know. That's what I'm finding, man. It's crazy.
But yo, for real though, shout outs to your wife. That's crazy that you got a woman that would be willing to transition her life for you. That's, man, go give her a hug right now.
She's in the bedroom. She's a poor thing, man. She suffers from some pretty bad migraines. So I'm going with the no light, no sound treatment right now. So she's just trying to feel better. But yeah, man, she's such a big Disney fan. It's the funniest thing.
Really?
We're so close to Disney in Orlando.
Now you're super close to Disney World.
Now we're super close to here. Literally, her first question was she goes, "Well, how far is it going to be away from Disneyland? Is that close?" I was like, I don't know. It'll probably be about as far away from Disney World as we are, or we'll be about as far away from Disneyland as we are from Disney World right now. She goes, "All right, I'm good."
That's crazy.
That was the entire conversation.
End of dialogue.
Man, you better watch out. They got them Disneyland gangs over there, man.
That's funny, man.
And it's fun. It's cool and everything like that. And she has a good time and everything like that. But I could that was literally I was like, do we need to talk about anything else? And she's like, no, I'm good. California sounds fun. Disneyland sounds great. Okay.
Well, perfect.
Yeah, my wife actually wants to get some season passes to Disneyland too. I've been thinking about it.
Season passes to Disneyland? Jesus.
Disney date up, man.
Yeah, I know. Word.
It sucks.
I lived in Orlando most of my life, and I don't like Disney.
I can't stand
there too many times.
It's just my wife loves it, so I gotta love it. So it's not
no, that's how it is.
You better get those hats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah, they crazy expensive too, though. But I was like, man, they got monthly payment plans and everything.
For the top one, $80 a month, man.
Yeah,
$80 a month for one of the more expensive ones. I was like,
and there's blackout dates.
No, the $80 a month. That's the one that I have because my wife is, dude. She's pinkies up, man. She's all in or nothing. It's so like we're
Wow.
paying like the top of the stuff because she's like, well, if I want to go like on a random day, like I don't want to ever have a blackout day. I just want to go. I want to have my Disney. I'm like,
You don't have blackout dates on the
Okay.
highest one?
nope. No
What?
blackout dates, son.
I didn't know that. Does it come with the park hopper though? Can you go to
Mhm.
California? What?
Mhm.
That's actually not that bad of a deal then.
Dude, whatever. It's expensive.
But if you can go to both parks, I mean, you can't get lit at
It's cool.
Disneyland. Like you got to go to California Adventure if you want to.
Dude, Disneyland's about to get a restaurant. Oh, sorry, we're geeking out of Disneyland. Disneyland's about to get a restaurant that's going to serve alcohol, so you'll be good.
All right.
So, okay.
Inside knowledge, you heard it first.
That top tier, does that come with the jean jacket vest and your choice of gang to join?
Dude, I have never seen this until like recently. Like we went to dinner there somewhere, and I was like, there's like 15 people over there, all wearing the exact same thing. Like, is there something going on? Like that's weird, right? She goes, oh, it's a Disneyland gang. I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Wait, no, that's real. Wait, what are you talking
That's
about?
a real thing.
No, like
Disneyland gang.
like
Right.
bang bang, like shoot 'em up gang, like.
And it's like it's like a Disneyland version of the thing. So like they're like you have like competing like groups, and they're over there like doing this to each other.
Oh,
kind of thing. Like,
I thought you were
like,
talking about something else. Never mind. Okay, got you.
No, they're
No,
like,
they're definitely
It's
Man.
about-
they have real-
I'm reading it. It says about 30 of these gangs. What?
Yeah,
But that's like Dapper
real
Day.
beef
That's not
between
like
the two. It's bigger. It's bigger than that.
really.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
but it's fun,
seriously-
like if you
yeah.
read it, their definition of like a beef with each other is they won't go to like their social event.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Wow.
But that's
Hey,
that's
gotcha.
maximum shade in that group, though.
It really
that's
is, like,
maximum
Hold
shade.
the hell up. Hold the hell up. Are you
That's
trying
like
to tell me that
equivalent to like a
Disneyland had
drive-by or what?
gangs? Like what?
Man,
y'all
I was
that's
thinking like crip walks and backwards.
That's what I'm
hats.
thinking. I'm thinking like, what up, cut? Like I'm not thinking like.
No, think like more biker gang, but nicer.
Yeah.
Like Greece.
Greece. It's Greece.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
Grease in real life.
It's Greece.
Okay.
West Side
What is
Story. Like it's.
What is
Jessica
Okay,
Jones.
got you. Got you.
How the hell did that become a thing? What is this?
People with disposable incomes.
Yeah, people got too much money.
What? So they got like Disney biker gang jacket too and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's wild. That's excellent. I really want to see that.
You act like you wouldn't wear.
That's
one if
standard
you had
issue,
to.
Viper.
no, I'm not.
Viper will be the captain of one.
No, bro, I'm not wearing a hardcore biker Mickey Mouse jacket, bro. Yeah, I'm not happening.
Viper, captain
There's
of
a
Team
gang
Disney.
list.
Mickey Mouse and Apple. I'm just saying. Disney and Apple. Disney and Pixar. I'm just saying. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's a weird
y'all,
thing.
yo, Viper, thanks for having me on, bro. I gotta head off because I gotta work tomorrow. And
Yeah.
You and me both.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, I think I got a piece out too.
Yeah.
Ooh. Adios,
yo,
amigos.
JD, it was nice to
Alright,
talk to you,
yeah.
like semi face to face.
I've actually never met or talked to JD, man.
Oh shit.
It was nice to
I've never talked to any of you, so you know.
There you go. Yeah, what we do.
I want to do it more often, man. Shoot me, Viper, when you do these things, man. If you want me on, just shoot me.
Yo, you
message.
know where I'm at on Friday night, man. You know where I'm at.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Viper, these are fun. Thank you, man.
All
No
right,
problem,
y'all.
man.
All right, John.
Adios.
Yeah,
Yo,
thanks, Viper.
JD, man. Thanks for coming on, man.
See you, Viper.
Take care. All right, so who's left? We got
Oh, yeah, I'm still here.
Tech Ram. We got
And I'm still here. Maybe
Vander.
like 20 more minutes.
Cool. Actually, I'm about to get up out of here too. I need to go eat before I go to bed because I ain't ate all day really. So
Oh damn.
yeah, I need to go grab some grub. But I appreciate you just joining me tonight, and everybody who's in the chat. I appreciate you all stopping in. Thank you for checking these guys out. Awesome content creators on deck, man. So y'all know what it is. Yeah, well, Hefe, I need to go get some food, man, and I gotta go to work in the morning too. So I need to go eat and get ready for bed ahead. But shout out to my man Bender Tube and my man Tech Rant. Y'all know this is your boy Viper. Y'all know to find me. And if I can figure out what the hell I just did with my Google Hangout thing, I can end this. All right.
All right, thanks for having me on, man.
No problem.
All right, thank you,
Get out of
man.
here, y'all.
Thank you.
Later.
All right, peace.
Bye.